I got this feeling inside my bones. I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we're in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good song in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes above it, moving so phenomenally. You gon' like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move where you already know. Just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving, so you can't dance. We're flying, awesome, flying, fly on, flying, I'm no steal, fly on, flying, fly on, we're flying, turn it on. Awesome, flying, fly on, flying, I'm no steal, fly on, flying, we're flying, turn it on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up those ceilings when we're in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, that good song in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes above it, moving so phenomenally. You gon' like the way we rock it, so don't stop. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. We're flying, awesome, flying, flying, up no ceiling, flying, we're flying, turn it on. Flying, up no ceiling,
Listen, everyone, before the show gets started, I want to first let you know that you can always support the show via Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. All financial contributions are greatly appreciated, and we really do thank you so much. Now sit back and let's enjoy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope all is well with you. Listen, make sure you hit that notification thing down there. And also hit that bell, okay? Hit that bell so that you're never left out, you're never confused, you're never wondering as to what I posted, was I on, or are you guys lost, or what is King really doing, okay? Just make sure you hit that notification. And make sure you subscribe. I love you guys. Is everybody here?
What's up? What's up?
My stuff on. Is my stuff on? Why is it?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Come on.
Is the people's in the building? Marcus, where you at?
I'm just here.
Working Jesus.
I don't know where I am, but I'm here.
I hear you guys. Where are you?
Yeah. What's up, Marquise?
I just had to get something straight.
Hey,
real quick. Hold on. I felt something. Is that it? Hey, I just felt that real quick.
Oh, that's how you feel tonight?
Yay!
I'm getting some breaking audio.
Hey.
Hey.
Wow, you feel that kind of way tonight. Hey.
Good morning.
Oh, hey, what's up, Ashley?
Hey, how are you?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm blessed.
Okay. What's up, Marquise?
Hey.
Woo, all right. Good. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. I feel like I ain't got nobody that's gonna pull up on me, you know what I'm saying? But it just felt good just to listen to just imagine, okay? I can only What is up, everybody? Happy Friday. How y'all doing? How you doing?
Is anybody else having
I
audio?
shared a live, so I'm happy.
Is it freezing for anybody else other than me?
You are pausing.
Maybe it's my background.
No, it ain't beyond. Hey, everybody in the comments. How's everybody doing? Hello.
Is that better?
Hello. Okay, that's better, Marquise.
Yeah, that's better.
That's better. Okay.
That blur thing in the background was what it was. It uses more
so
memory.
we have great topics for tonight. Motherdom is not here. As usual, there is on the way. Okay.
Mother got to make her fashionably late entrance.
Pull up on the wild side.
Hey, y'all.
So let's do this really quick. I'm trying to wait for Motherdom to get here. But listen, so a lot of stuff going on during the week. I really haven't been on at all. I just have a lot of stuff that I'm taking care of. And God is great. God is great.
All the time.
And so let us try to jump into this. Listen,
Y'all hear that in the background?
what you hear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear something in the background. Let me make sure my device turned down. Well, I'm not even on it.
What is it? Like a buzzing noise or what is it?
It sounded like kind of an echo.
It may have been me.
I also hear like a buzzing noise.
It may have been me, but I don't know about the
That was
buzz.
you, Marcus?
I had my TV on earlier, but I don't know about the buzzing. Ain't nothing buzzing over here.
Together, Marquis.
Ain't nothing buzzing over here. You know, ain't none of that. Ain't none of that going on over here. Look, I've been saved all day.
Oh, wait a minute.
I heard an old preacher say, I ain't been in nobody, and ain't nobody been in me.
Oh,
Praise God.
wow.
Amen. And I got that from a preacher. Sure did.
So listen, everybody's in the comments. Listen, make sure you like, share. Make sure y'all, it's between Facebook and YouTube and Twitter's and carrying on. It's 203 of y'all on, so make sure y'all smash that like button, okay? I mean, wait a minute. I do got this one. Make sure y'all smash the like button, okay? Just smash it.
Put your
Smash
back
it like
into
you
it.
getting smashed from that meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. You got to put that back in, baby.
Put it on.
Smash it. Smash it.
Ooh.
Smash it, okay? Everybody just smash. Hey, Miss Mo. Hey, Auntie Deb. Hey, everybody. Make sure y'all smash that like button and make sure y'all share, like, and if you're not subscribed, you know what I need to do? I need to go over here and change these settings on this YouTube. And if you ain't a member on the page, you're going to be able to,
I got my seat.
you're going to be able to subscribe. I mean, to comment now that you, hold on. Lord have mercy. Where's my stuff, Lord? Okay, y'all, we getting ready.
Everybody punch your hands toward Jives and say touch.
I'm taking time because I'm waiting for Ty Easton to come on in here.
Everybody
I don't like to move forward.
Put your hand up.
Just touch him, Lord. Just
touch.
Healing hands.
touch.
Healing
Healing hands. Touch.
Yeah.
I got a cake. Somebody in the comments talking about Kyrie's cakes. I got a cake coming. And I can't wait. Woo!
Oh, yes, Miss Deborah. I am with it. I want to try some of Kyrie cake. Yes, I got a birthday coming up in about another week or so.
My birthday ain't until November, but I'm going to get mine early. That way I know if I like the cake by the time my birthday comes.
Kyrie cakes? What's going on with that?
Kyrie makes specialty cakes, and they will take you into the clouds.
Oh, okay.
They were taken to the throne room. Listen, y'all, last week we had Christian. The Christian bless our souls.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
And so we're going to be doing that more often. If you can sing, I'm gonna say this one more time. If you can sing and you got some grease, oil, grease lightning, or some on your light, please inbox me and send me a video of you singing, because we need to be able to. The Bible say in all things get an understanding. So I need to get an understanding of your singing skills. Okay, so when I bring you on, I don't need us to be like the Apollo and we boo you off. We don't want to disrespect the people. Okay,
Yes.
we don't want to disrespect the people.
Happy birthday, Diata Crockett.
My brother!
Happy birthday.
Wow.
Mother! Hey!
Praise God, mother's in the building.
All right.
Yes.
All
All
right.
rise, the honorable Mother Thais Von
Yo, stop.
Yeah. She is in her.
Jackson. Praise God. Praise God.
You a man. Y'all a man.
She ain't got no hat on this Sunday, but that's all right. This ain't first Sunday, so we're going to let her pass. Arch
I
mom.
always got a hat on deck. I've been sitting up here trying to get this room together. Just had to put this fish tank up, but it's all right. We're gonna get it together tomorrow. All right.
Man.
Where Thais, when you parked, did you see Sister Kyrie out there in the parking lot?
She was talking to some trade behind the tree.
How you see if they was behind the tree?
She was talking to some trade behind the tree, honey.
Where you parking, mother? Your parking space in the front of
She
the
had to park by the tree.
Hand it.
There she go.
Girl, hey, Thais remind me of what's the lady from Brewster Place last night.
Miss Sophie.
You forgot to let your shade up last night.
You say what?
Your slip is hanging. Mother.
Thais said you was with the trade by the tree.
He passed you in the parking lot.
He said you forgot to let your shade up last night, Kyrie.
I saw you.
You look in the window like Paula Kelly.
I thought y'all was holy and sanctified.
We is holy and sanctified.
I go to church with you, people.
How y'all doing? How everybody doing?
Wonderful. How are
I'm
you?
good. Waiting on my cake. Talking about them cakes.
I'm good.
Yeah, we waiting on them cakes.
Good. Yes, you know,
Your
we was
cake is
talking
on-
about
your
them
cake-
cakes.
Your cake is on the way. You say what?
Brother, I'm going to call you tomorrow about them cakes because, you know, I got a birthday coming up.
Hey.
We got the next, so
Your birthday is what is it again?
March 8th.
Mine's March 2nd.
Okay, Pisces.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna send Kyrie a love offering for my cake. I pay for my stuff now.
We
I
got
didn't
a
know
lot
he
of
had sent it
Pisces.
already, honey. I was waiting on him to invoice me.
It's Pisces season.
I got this young man, child. He trying to snatch me up. He
Y'all
a
pray for me. I got to file my taxes.
I said, Lord, my brother's a
You know what?
Pisces.
I feel like Marquise must have got a free cake.
You got. Why you feel like that?
I just feel it in my spirit.
Kyrie, we ain't even gonna let them put that out there like that. I pay for everything. Ida Bashanda. Man. Man. I pays for all the cake I get. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Marquise, what is they doing on your Snapchat?
Huh?
Oh wow.
Oh,
What happened?
Lord,
Oh
Marquise.
Lord, Joe the Journal reported. Oh yes.
Child, don't let these people in these comments hype y'all up about me and my snap, okay? Now you can follow me if you want to. But to Rob,
What you got on your Snapchat?
regular stuff like regular people.
Oh.
Don't let them people hype you up in these comments.
I was there.
I was just paying attention to the news that was going on.
Yes,
Listen,
I am not
y'all.
on your agenda today. Neither me nor my Snapchat.
All right, y'all. See, everybody's here. Let's go ahead and get on into this docket. Happy Easter. It ain't Easter. It's
I
almost.
said either.
But you say,
It's early.
Mardi Gras, Jives.
Uh,
Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras, Easter,
Fat Tuesday.
Festival, Halloween, Turkey Day,
Fat Tuesday. Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday, Skinny Wednesday. Happy day, y'all. Hi.
Big
Listen,
Thursday.
we're gonna get on this docket. If you are
Freaky
not
Friday.
here, you gotta go tell them folks go get your seat ready. Okay. Make sure you have your offerings. Listen, we're not gonna beg y'all today. The devil is alive. Listen here, y'all getting all this good old entertainment and things. We thank God for y'all being here in the comments and stuff. All right, look here. It is the King Show tonight, and we thank and praise God for everybody being here. We got a whole bunch of to talk about today, okay? I just want to, I do want to go off on Sister Jason Lee with whole crooked ass. She want to sit up here and be the first. I done told y'all motherfuckers about trying to sit out here and be the first and bragging about being the first all the time. Bitch, you gonna get caught the fuck up. Anyways, that's not what we talking about exactly right now. But dum dum. Sister Vladimir Putin, okay, wants to start World War III. Now, from the looks of this picture right now, sir, your life is World War III. You look like you've been down through there, okay? You like somebody to slap shit at you with their ding-a-ling in your face, okay? I don't know, just like that,
Jesus.
I think King Kong done hit you a few times.
Oh, that's Trump's boy toy.
Mm-hmm. He want to start World War III. Now, I'm telling you right now, Vladimir Putin, the United States of America ain't got shit to do with what you got going on over there. Just make sure our gas come on through here. What y'all think?
Well, the situation is, look, Uncle Joe, he sent them some weapons, the Ukrainian people. The NATO alliance has, sent stuff over there to help them out. But y'all are not sending the shit they need. Y'all ain't sending them the shit y'all would use. So these people are over here, they got some guns and people are, using whatever they can get. But people are doing the best they can. Uncle Joe, send them a couple of them bombs you would use, Uncle Joe. Shit, Well, these people, this is a sovereign country, and Vladimir Putin just wants their land because it's so rich. It's a very rich land, and he wants it. And the only way I can describe it for the people that don't understand what's going on is it's like a mega church pastor who had a big mega church in the 90s, and everybody left, and now he wants the church back. And he wants it back the way it was in the 90s. But nobody's using him anymore like that. So he wants to go and just take up everybody's church he can. Every church he sees. So that's the only way I can describe it, y'all. But I'll say this. Things are looking really, 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 really bad right now. Really shaky because Vladimir Putin and the Russians have infiltrated Chernobyl, a nuclear plant. And y'all know in 1986, there was a big nuclear explosion and thousands of people died, if not hundreds of thousands of people died. So this man is crazy, y'all. He's crazy.
I tell you this, and I'm going to say something, and that's this. First of all, Sister Pootie, Trump is not in office right now, so you can't have your way, okay? So I need you to go sat your freckled ass down somewhere. You look like you've been in the sun too long. You best get that sun. I'm telling you, that sun will make y'all have cancer. Y'all folks that's from them caves, listen here, you're going to be up here, get all cancer in your skin and things. You better be careful of food. First of all, I feel like this. For anybody that's in America that want to go jump y'all ass over there and talk about World War III, you crazy in the motherfucker. First of all, as long as they don't bother us, we is all right. Okay? Praise the Lord. We all right. We're fighting wars over stuff that ain't even serious. Because folks want to have ding-a-ling swinging and coochie swinging contests and things.
My Lord.
So,
go ahead, Reverend.
Take him from the top, Darius.
I'm kind of on both sides with it. One, I don't feel like we need to be over there, but two, because we are quote unquote America's quote unquote the defender of democracy across the world, and because we're a member of NATO. Now, he has not attacked any NATO countries. Now, some of those countries that sit on the border of Russia and Ukraine were at one point part of the Soviet Union. And so now he's being very strategic because he knows if he attacks like the Baltic states, I can't pronounce the name of the other little country. If he attacks any of those countries that are NATO countries, Article 2 of NATO says,
right,
which the United States is a NATO member. There's like 30 countries in NATO, in the NATO treaty. If you attack one, you attack all.
That's Article 5, Darius.
It's Article 5. Okay, I thought it was 2. But you see what they have done is they have put troops. The U.S. and other countries have put troops on those borders of those NATO countries, but they're not going into Ukraine. Now, one thing I heard.
I'm a Dave Lover. Dave Lover said he's no more crazier than the colonizers that invaded and colonized Africa. He's no more crazier than the slave master colonizers. That's history.
Absolutely.
Russia didn't enslave blacks, which is probably the reason I don't give a fuck about none of this.
Absolutely.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, put a butt right there. I knew this was going to get hot tonight. I felt it in my spirit it was going to get hot. Here's the deal. I agree with y'all that the same thing that's going on with Putin and what's the country again?
Ukraine
was going on with, the colonizer did the same thing over there in Africa, okay? And America really should get on those soapbox about, nobody taking nobody's land, you know what I'm saying? However, being that we are a part of NATO, okay? Being that we're a part of NATO, it's like if I see somebody jumping jives in the parking lot, I don't have to know all the details, y'all. I'm just going to jump in.
That's right.
I'm going to jump in and I'm going to do my best to help. You know what I'm saying? So, because God's playing, because it's some shit jump off with America, we want them same NATO allies to help us out. Imagine if China and Russia double teamed America right now.
Ooh, we'd be
okay. Here's my thing: if somebody was jumping jabs or any of y'all on the panel, I'm the one that's gonna take a brick and bust them bitches in the head.
Period.
This right here, this ain't my fight.
Well, what President Biden said.
Them people don't have nothing over there. I'm just saying, y'all, I don't see nothing wrong with helping them people. It's kids over there, women and kids. They don't have nothing. They dropping out boxes of guns over there, trying to get them weapons so they can be able to fight. They putting Molotov cocktails together to try to, they doing whatever they can, y'all. This man is crazy. He's a nut job.
Right. This is what happens when you give one person too much power and it goes unchecked. So I'm with you, Ty. I agree that we should help those that we can, but I'm also with Kyrie. I'm going to, I might not throw a punch, but I'm going to be right there to keep you from hitting the ground,
Okay, so but when is enough enough? When is enough enough? Like,
he's gonna keep doing what he's doing because he knows nobody is gonna come into Ukraine.
Correct.
Now, Deontay Bishop, right? But America's always going to help. We do. We stick our nose in where it don't belong all the time.
It's called a guilty conscience. It's called.
Now listen.
But my thing is this.
Putin said in his speech, he said, if anybody jumps in, basically, he said that they're going to see some things that they have never seen in their lifetime. Uncle Joe has been doing a lot of sanctions. He's freezing accounts and cutting off people's credit cards over there in Russia. He's doing all the things he needs to do.
He cut off that major pipeline that they're building.
He cut the water off and electrical pipes off. But one thing Uncle Joe ain't did is send no motherfucking ground troops over there to start no damn actual foot war. That's what he ain't do.
Now, Dane, I'm with you. Because Dane said that China, where'd it go? That China-Russia alliance is a real problem in the South China Sea. Keep an eye on Taiwan. Look here. And like I said, if we jump in it, China going to jump in it. And they looking for an excuse to push that button.
Listen, all I can tell everybody is this. If some shit jump off, I'll see y'all on the other side. We'll be doing the Four Kings on the other side.
We're gonna be doing it. We may not be doing it down there. We're gonna do it up there in Glory.
I'll see y'all on the other side.
I'm about you, baby. I'm gonna be over there with Jesus.
Hey, glory to God.
I'm gonna be somewhere in the choir.
We'll be live next Friday. We'll be live next Friday in Glory.
We'll be up there in the upper room. Great.
Thank you. Honey, I'm gonna be at his feet, honey.
Ooh, yes.
Laid out, honey, Shekinah glory.
Excuse me.
Hey!
Soon I will be done with the troubles of this world. I'm going to study war no more. You hear me? study one of them.
Yes.
This is how I feel about it. I just feel like,
hey, I felt that. Wait a minute. Ooh, that's lingered.
Listen, yo.
Ooh, mother rocking, Titans rocking. That thing lingered here.
That thing gonna take me up. Listen,
that thing got under my t-shirt. Woo! Good. Get up out of that, Lord.
I tell y'all like this. Where we are with all of this foolishness and carrying on, we don't know how this stuff can go. So, I'm with the Saints. We need to be watching and praying at the same time. Listen, I don't need y'all just out here. Listen, let's do something. So we do something, okay?
Yeah, your praise break ain't got no power over this one.
Because when it comes down to it, we have that that union. Is it the union?
NATO?
What's the thing called? The
European Union? What are you talking about, Jax?
The UN, United Nations.
United Nations.
Where everybody, all the world leaders come together. I'm gonna need somebody to have some sense when they come to the meeting. Okay, y'all go to the meeting, please don't. Why is y'all talking?
They've had 5 this week, Jives. They've had 5, and it's just like it's the equivalent when they be talking about it's like we know the man is crazy. We know the man is horrible. Okay, what the fuck are everybody gonna do about it? That's what the question is.
That's the question.
See, now Dev hit on the head. Dev said if Russian hackers infiltrate us, we will have no power, no internet, no clean water, no access to banks or credit unions.
Nope.
We screwed.
You will
click. That's what's going to happen in the coming days, in the coming weeks. People are already saying that Russia is going to get back at that region and also America.
Mm-hmm.
They love playing with Facebook, cutting Facebook off for a day or two. They love cutting, internet service is choppy and stuff. So that's coming. But here's my final point. Here's my final point, y'all. I don't know why ain't nobody took this man out. You killed Gaddafi. You killed Saddam Hussein.
This is what happens when power goes unchecked.
You killed the president of Haiti.
This man has been in power.
Too big.
Yeah, this man has been in power over 20 years.
And the giant has become too big. It's unchecked. You don't know what connections he has, what underground arsenals he got. And everybody is afraid. And Putin knows it, which is why he did what he did leading up to this. Like, everybody saw it happen, and then what happened? Did you see how can't do anything?
Our disgraced former president got all on television and made him say his praise and
I ain't seen Trump on TV since he left office.
He basically took his side.
He kissed the ring. He kissed the ring.
Duh.
That's his buddy. So of course he's gonna do it. Because Trump tried to dismantle NATO. Trump tried to dismantle NATO.
Conspiracy theorists think that this is going to be what puts Trump back into power. They think
Trump,
that this
if Trump was in office right now, the Ukrainian people would be shit out of luck right now. They really would.
They would be
shit out of luck.
Yep.
So it's a sad time. All I can say is keep a prayer on your tongue, Thai Squad, Jives Nation. Keep and all of y'all. That's all I can say.
I'm gonna say make sure your anchor holds and grips Jesus, who is the solid rock, because all other ground is getting to be sinking sand around right here, y'all. And that's all.
But you know what I'm scared of? Because I think Putin is more than crazy. I think he's evil, and I think if he may even try to attack a NATO country, and if he goes in and attacks the NATO country, shit is gonna get real crazy real quick.
Well, this is the test. This is the test. Ukraine is the test, and then he's just gonna go from place to place. I believe these sanctions are gonna cripple Russia really, really bad.
Actually, can you
bring,
your camera up a little bit?
I believe that these sanctions are gonna really hit him where it counts. But I think Vladimir Putin has so much motherfucking money, he probably don't really give a fuck.
He can write it out. They say he had like over $600 something billion in reserves. And plus they even sanctioned him personally, but he probably got money, his own money hid and so
he got money under the bed and cabinets and safes in the mountains.
He got money hid up on the rocks outside.
But you know what they could do, and I heard this today, what they could do is that the United Nations, if Ukraine says, look, we're going to declare our airspace as violated, the UN could come in and enforce that airspace blockade. That's not going in and fighting, but they could put planes in Ukraine's airspace to deter Russian aggression.
I don't want to scare everybody. I don't want to.
Hey, mother, how you doing?
I don't want to scare everybody. I don't want to scare everybody, Darius. But when we think about the NATO countries, ain't nobody got no damn firepower outside of America and the United Kingdom. Yeah. I mean,
France, Germany. Yeah,
they ain't nobody. I mean, it's just America. All I think of was America and the United Kingdom or in England. That's it. Ain't nobody got no firepower. If some shit jump off, it's really just gonna be America and England.
Well, I don't know about that, Thais. You know, you got them Chinese. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they're not in NATO. They're not in NATO.
They poised to take whoever side
what
is
I'm
most
saying,
convenient.
y'all, is this: the little countries that are also in NATO, they're not countries that if something jump off, you be like, oh yeah, we got this shit. You know. Yep. Just look at the list of the 30 countries that are in NATO, y'all.
Yeah, they a lot of small countries, and even in Russia right now, he arrested a lot of his own citizens. They had over 900 people across Russia that have been protesting against this war. He is beating their asses and locking them up.
Because power knows no bounds.
NATO is the new world order. Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that.
Okay, so I'm just trying to, because my brother talks like that, my brothers, all my uncles, they talk about the New World Order, the Illuminati, the Boule. I'm just trying to figure out, y'all. Okay, so if they are the New World Order, okay, then what, Dad? Then what do we do? Then what? What is this?
Auntie Dad now.
What's the New World Order gonna do with it? What's gonna happen?
But you know
the Boule,
but you know
Beyonce and Jay-Z, they the king of the Illuminati.
No,
Jennifer Hudson.
It ain't none of that.
Okay, y'all, I got it.
That's foolish. But you know the New World Order was all one government, all one currency, all one. We just all one.
When they said we didn't have no more coins to give out for change, everybody started running with that. There was no quarters.
I will say this about Trump. Y'all talk about Trump, but Trump he was against that. That's why he was trying to disband NATO, because it is the New World Order. Trump wasn't with the one currency, one everything.
Trump was doing Putin's bidding then, because Putin was planning. I'm saying it on purpose. Putin was planning this when Trump was in office, and all of the meetings they had together. Putin was trying to get Trump to weaken NATO for this very reason. And if it had not been for the Lord that was on America's side and the voting people that went down to them here polls, hey, now don't you do that, and got that man out of there, Trump, because now if it wasn't NATO, there was something that Trump pulled America out of. And the Paris Accords. Thank you. There it is. And the first thing that Biden did was reinstate that treaty for this very reason.
And he pulled us out of the Iran nuclear deal.
Thank you. Because Putin has been trying to use Trump, like y'all just said. America is one of the, other than the UK, America is one of the fighting forces of the countries of the world. And if Putin could get America in its back pocket, which is the only thing, that's rule fighting 101. If you can't beat them, what? Join them. So Putin said, if we can't beat America, let's put a president in power that I can have in my back pocket that will help me weaken the whole entire infrastructure. So,
Wanna be natural? We coming today in just
God protects babies and fools. God protects babies and fools. And I ain't going to tell you which one America is in this situation, but you just pray and the Lord will give it to you.
Auntie Deb said God is not on the America side. I'm over here in America, and because I'm I'm over here in America, God is on our side, okay?
Well, it depends on the God of your understanding.
Well, you know where I'm at, Kyrie.
God, because America has to pay for her original sin. She has to pay for it. You got to pay for your original sin.
Woo! Watch your voice, mother. Watch your voice.
It's just gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You got to pay for your sin. But right now you're trying to erase that sin. Ooh. And you're trying to take it out of schools. Slavery. You're trying to take it out of schools, but you're gonna have to pay for it eventually.
Let me tell you. Okay, so since we own that right there, Pam, don't be saying that's right. since we own that, let me tell y'all something. I just want God to keep me in peace. Not peace. Not peace. I want God to keep us all in peace because, well, not that type of peace because, you know, we got to, whatever got to happen because, you know, I want us to be right back where we need to be, okay? But I'm going to tell y'all something because I had a conversation with a potential governor of Florida today, and I'll tell you this right here. One thing we got to understand is that while we out here fighting some of this dumb stuff, at some point we got to recognize what's right, what's wrong, and try to make it better. Yeah. Because we out here blowing each other up and carrying on. Listen, after we get through blowing each other up, then what? After we get through fighting, then what? We just gonna keep doing stuff all over again? Listen, I'm all for black folks being on top. I am. I love my people. But we was talking about reparations and all this other stuff at the round table today. And I said, you know what? Give them reparations. Go give them reparations. Go ahead on. If you're finna give each one of these black folks $50 million, go right ahead on. I know it sounds crazy, but go and give them $50 million and a mule, a car, something. Because at the end of the day, if they don't know how to manage their money, not that I should really give two damn, but if they don't know how to manage their money, it's going right back into the system anyway. So go on, give us the 40 acres and a mule. I'll take mine, and I'll take yours too. But at some point, it's people that need to understand, and a lot of people don't want to understand. They really don't care. They just say, give me money.
Some people can't afford to understand. I'm not disagreeing, but some people can't afford to understand. They can't get involved with foreign policy because they worried about the shelves at Walmart. I just went to Walmart before we went live, and it was amazing. I couldn't find no kind of milk or no eggs. It was almost like these folks stockpiling for another snowstorm. And I had to remember that, look at when President Biden was speaking about this, the news station had the stock market going across the bottom of the screen. In other words, stuff like this causes mass hysteria, mass panic. And if you already hungry on a good day, you know, you can't be concerned about Ukraine because some of us right here in America is dealing with some of the same stuff that the Ukrainians are dealing with, you know. So it's sad when you are America the beautiful and America the great, but the same struggles that are going on in third world countries is going on in your backyard. And then we can find resources and stuff to send over to Ukraine to help them. But I've been on food stamps for 30 years. And the even worse part about it is I'm comfortable on food stamps.
Yeah,
you got,
it's the way
which is another problem. But the fact of the matter is the system ain't never been for us. I've been saying this every show. The system ain't for us, and we can't expect the system to all of a sudden start working for us.
Exactly. None of the systems are for us. Now, not even the welfare system.
Stop trying to find you a table that's made in America, and make you a table right here in right there, and sit at your own table. Because after a while, there ain't gonna be no wood to make tables out of. Watch what I tell you.
That's heavy. Well, people should know. People should know that all of this stuff comes back to us as far as socioeconomics goes. You know, because 7% of our gas comes from the oil that's exported out of Russia. And Europe, they get even more oil from Russia. So their gas prices are going to be, skyrocketing as well. So fuel directly affects us because truck drivers have to, fill their cars and trucks up with fuel to deliver stuff to Walmart and Target and all the big box retailers. So if you don't have, truck drivers delivering stuff, the shelves are going to be bare. And that's what all of this stuff comes back to us. So people think they ain't got nothing to do with me. What that's got to do to me? And then they go to the grocery store and nothing's in stock. And it does have something to do with us. It really does.
Yeah. It don't have nothing to do with us, but it affects us. Like you said.
No, I'm saying that the conflict is between dictators and authoritative figures in the world. And somebody may say that don't have anything to do with us. But all of the trickle down economics and all that stuff, that directly affects us.
Correct.
They said on the news, you talk about the fuel, the gas they said is going to go up as high as $7 a gallon.
Mm-hmm.
Now think about it. If you used to putting $5 in your tank every 2 days, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't getting no gas. Who going to the pump?
If you want to,
and you put that 10 in if you want to. You gonna have to pull over at the next gas station when you pull off.
Ain't no. Can you give me a ride? Hell no.
No, you can't. I can't give you no ride. I don't have a ride myself.
I can. Give it $50.
We need to go over some. We need to go over some things y'all need to know in case some shit jump off. What to do? We are asking that everybody know how to go get in the bathtub. You know, get under a table. You know, place wet towels under your door. Do you know how to do that?
Pack your deep freezers.
That's true.
You know, make sure your cabinets are well stocked. You know, everything that you need. You know, make sure your lube, Vaseline, everything is well stocked. You know, you may be in the house for a few months.
We're gonna be on lockdown again.
Baby.
I don't do canned goods, so I do free frozen stuff.
Well, you better do like Grandma did and go to the cannery.
And make sure you get under the table. If something jump off, get under the table if you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got a whole bunker in my basement. I live in an old house, honey. Let them come on down here. Come on.
Yeah.
I got on the whole armor of God. Yes, come on. Yes.
What happened to Jives? Did Lil Nas X come over?
Child, he been talking too much about Putin, honey.
Hold on 1 second.
He turned the camera off.
He been talking about
While
Putin
we
too
waiting
much.
for Jives, we can say a congratulations to what's their name, DeBrat and Judy.
Yes.
Congratulations.
I love their wedding pictures.
Yeah, congratulations, baby.
Keith Sweat sang at the reception.
Sounded like a giraffe having a hysterectomy.
I was like that. DeBrat, you know some good singers. You got Keith Sweat, girl.
It was about her friends. They wanted their friends. They didn't care about
yeah, it was really about her friends, baby. Yeah.
Singing. And then think about it. Yeah.
I love my friends too, but I ain't know what's gonna happen. If Alicia Keys was my friend, I wouldn't have her sing at my wedding.
No,
they should have called me.
Hell no.
I would have did it.
You know, I seen some of the. Can y'all hear me? I seen some of the wedding online, and I mean it was really pretty. Don't get me wrong, it was very pretty. The brat did look very uncomfortable, maybe because she don't dress up like that. Okay, we always, you know, I like the old, you know, those stud girls. Like, you know, she looked, you know what I'm saying? It was different. Let me just say that it was very different.
You can tell she don't wear dresses.
Maybe she don't wear dresses. Maybe her titties was folded up like that.
She looked like a soft stud with that hair.
I was like, girl, you should have got the mugs pumped up or something. Maybe the mugs was like flapjacks sitting up there look like this. Like.
I am dead.
I was like, Brad, how you gonna have cleavage and have flapjacks? That's not okay.
Ay.
Oh, Leandra saying, baby, I know the church gave her hell.
Wait a minute, Leandra's song?
She did.
Lily, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I didn't find that. I love her.
Leandra's saying.
Oh, bitch.
Y'all got to understand, Leandra is very much so
gay friendly.
Affirming. Yes. She's very inclusive and affirming.
Well, but the church gave her hell. All she told was the pastor.
And she cussed their asses out too.
She said congratulations, happy anniversary. Baby, the church gave that woman hell. Now you singing at a wedding, girl, they're finna boycott the church.
Please.
And it ain't gonna hurt Leandra. It ain't gonna hurt
Leandra at all.
The same church that talks against Leandra ain't even follow her no way. She ain't missing a beat.
Yeah.
She ain't missed not one meal.
Oh,
I tell you what, since oh Jesus, can I pull this up in time, Lord?
That's the good thing about rejection. While Jives pulling it up, once you be rejected from some community of people, you divorce yourself from needing that community, and after they reject you, they can do nothing else to you. Come on, reject me, because all you gonna do is set me free to be able to soar beyond you. You gonna be looking at me like, well, what in the world? Oh, excuse me.
God,
honey, you need rejection. Rejection sets you free from some of the people you're trying to stick with. Man,
Rejection will set me free from a few things.
Thank you, Jesus. The Bible said that when they reject, if they had known who they was rejecting, they wouldn't have rejected Jesus. But Jesus said, if I be lifted up.
Hey, that's it, right? Don't you start now.
I'm a see. Anyway, go on, Leandra. Fly high, baby. Because them folks weren't buying your CDs anyway. They was ripping them on them them CDs you get from Walmart. They was ripping them anyway. They weren't buying your music.
Who doing that?
Why
The people that talk got something to say about Leandria.
Let me give Leandria a shout out real quick. First,
that's my girl.
Why folks is mad that Leandria got a bag at this wedding? At least I hope Judy paid her, because you know Judy like to be cheap sometimes.
Oh Lord.
But she could have did it as a favor.
And it would have gave her more exposure than some of these church engagements.
I just want to know where, that was a pretty nice wedding. I just want to know where DeBrat and Judy got that money from to pay for this wedding.
Well.
You know,
They both work.
I just want to know, like, okay, let me just ask a question. Because DeBrat was going through financial problems just 2 years ago. And, you know, hip hop, whatever that show is that they own, that ain't bringing a lot of money in like that. I'm just trying to figure out, like,
loans, Ty. They take out loans.
But I ain't gonna say, but Judy got her own business. You know, Judy is.
I seen that stuff she said.
Baby, hey, let me tell you something. I hear that's making miracle drops. Okay.
I love
you. Let me just add it real quick. Let me
say
Lily is gonna be in Florida. March 11, make sure y'all put your calendars down. March 11, Lily gonna be here down there in South Florida at Antioch Baptist Church in Miami Gardens. Now I might have to show my face up.
Leave this up. I'm gonna have to fly down.
But
I'm going down there for jazz. I will be there.
Okay.
Mama is painting.
But Lily Andrea is singing for a cause. Sing for a year, free concert. It's free, but they paid her. Gonna be in South Florida at Antioch Baptist Church. Gilead is sponsoring this. AHF is sponsoring this.
Get to that part. Get to that part. Where the camera at? What? Right here. Get to that part. Yeah. See, Gilead. When you get rejected from, you don't see not one church name on this flyer. Excuse me.
I'll tell you something. You see all these sponsors that's over here on this side? I don't know what side y'all looking at, but all these sponsors right here. See, when God opens the door for people. When God, I can't see Thais, because Thais over there cutting up. When God, Marquis, sit down.
Mama is painting for 59 funerals.
Woo! Excuse me.
Leandra's gonna be in South Florida on March the 11th, so y'all make sure y'all come there and y'all fill the house up, okay? Because Leandra's coming. She is paying tribute, homage, rendering her service to the people. And you see all them folks down at the bottom of the screen.
Go ahead, Jives.
Francesca Murphy, Minister Danielle Davis and the Peepers, Minister
come on, call the roll.
Trayon Gaskin down.
In other words, people you ain't never heard of are getting exposure because they're on a platform with Leandria, who was rejected by a church that was that now made room for her to be picked up by, put the fly back up, Gilead them then picked her up. These folk that's got more money than any church picking her up, got her on the platform, and now her platform is making way to other folks' platforms that when they leave that conference, or that musical, you've been heard of. You ain't never heard of them too.
Real quick, last year, Darius? Last year or the year before last, we were in South Florida. We was in
for the A's walk. We were down there for the A's walk.
For the A's walk last year, and they had Trina, they had Look Him, and all the peoples and things.
Guess who they're bringing this year? Well, I think the lineup was still better last year. They bringing
Millie Jackson.
No, no, they bringing How Did We Get Here? What's her name?
Deborah Cox.
Deborah Cox. And they bringing Jesse. What's Jesse?
Jesse Powell.
Not Jesse Powell. It's a female.
Stop, Kyrie.
Jesse Jackson.
Jesse.
Jesse who?
Let me look for the flyer, y'all.
Yeah.
But I know they're bringing Deborah Cox for sure.
But you said better than last year. Deborah Cox enough is better than Trina.
No, let me tell you, you was not there. Trina and Lil' Kim baby said it off.
Honey, when I tell
Somebody
you,
in the comments said Kaya, Jesse Kaya.
Child, that's Robert Thurman. He don't know no.
Child, how about Kaya coming to St. Pete? She gonna be hosting at the National Guard Armory.
Kyrie, you said that.
She hosted a comedy show at the National Guard Armory here.
Kyrie said that's Robert Thurman.
Child gonna be in St. Pete.
Child, they charging $30 for the tickets. I say to see Kaya.
I know you are.
Kyrie said that's Robert Thurman. Child, don't listen to what he said.
Do they come with a bucket of chicken?
She gonna pull up in the van. She gonna pull up in the van, the Astro van.
Ain't nobody coming. Ain't nobody coming. See Kaya.
Y'all go support.
Oh, I see it, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where's that?
What?
Oh. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
What? Deborah Cox?
No.
How did?
Yeah, Callie, we talking about the bread. We just got talking about the wedding. Yeah.
What is it, brother? What is it? LaShawn Pace back in the kitchen?
LaShawn Pace coming with Deborah Cox.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me look right now.
Child, God will open the door, won't God?
God,
God open. God, you did that.
LaShawn Pace gonna come down there with Deborah Cox. Go ahead.
She gonna talk about Deborah makeup.
I'm about to say she ain't gonna get out the dressing room good about the makeup.
You ain't gotta wear no makeup.
Oh, Jessie J.
Come out of that makeup.
It's Jessie J.
Wow.
I like her.
She doing Pride now?
Jessie J.
She can sing.
She can't sing. She can't sing, but she kind of pissed me off. Y'all know I'm all things Brandy Norwood, and she made that diss track about Brandy. That she kind of she gotta leave my skin with that one.
That was her.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't know.
Right, y'all. I need to show this to y'all. Here you go. Now, come on, computer. Don't act right now. Don't act up in front of company now. Don't do that.
Try to scream, y'all. You might as well hang it up.
Come on now. Come on, Lily. That abuse you.
Yes, sir.
I'll hasten to this throne.
Don't feel like they hurt, Lily.
Say, I love the Lord.
Yes, sir.
He heard my cry.
Yeah.
I knew that was hurting, Lily. I knew that was hurting. Feel it, Fred.
Lord, I hasten to his throne. Turn to his throne.
Yeah.
To
Hallelujah.
Glory to God.
Oh, hey.
Mighty God.
I got that in my head. Thank you.
Yeah, good girl.
All right, musicians.
My.
Wait, hold on. Who is this playing? Now. This stuff
Hey,
up.
glory.
Put this out now. Jesus. All right, listen. We done had an intermission. God and came on in the room.
Thank you.
Oh, mighty God. Hey, hallelujah. Lily, you can't do that to us now. All hasten to his throne.
Oh, bless his name.
Listen, we moving right along. Listen here, Queen Elizabeth's hoax. Queen Elizabeth's death hoax. Now, Jason Lee got out here because he wanted to be smart. And, you know, he been on this whole ride since Tasha K. You know, he been boasting about all this mess with Tasha K. So he wanted to be the first to tell the people that Queen Elizabeth have died. Well, that thing has backfired and shot him in the ass and carrying on. And come to find out, somebody came around that house with that green and purple van and said, look fat boy, come on down them stairs. Now, who done told you this? The queen said, come outside. Come outside.
If she wouldn't have came out there, baby, she just sent somebody to handle him.
She quarantining right now.
Somebody
Well,
would have been there.
we can report exclusively here on the King tonight that Jason Lee has issued an apology and took to his Hollywood Unlocked website and listed 10 reasons why he thought and got it all wrong. But he did issue an apology, but the damage has already been done, sir.
He listed 10 reasons why what?
10 reasons why he ran with that information, basically.
Well, I can name 7. COCAINE.
Say that again.
Spell that fast. I'm tipsy.
COCAINE. Cocaine.
Oh, cocaine. Well, you know, a lot of people say he's probably would have taken a few bumps and just got carried away.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Cocaine.
Yeah, he's over taking a bump and, you know, said, fuck it, I'm gonna go.
Cocaine cannot make you that. Cocaine cannot make you that damn stupid.
Yeah.
I can. Yes, he can.
He be so amped up.
Sister Lee. So anywho, Jason had gone ahead and issued this apology. The people that's out here dragging Sister Lee right now and carrying on, and he trying to save face. So you can't save face. The Queen Elizabeth is, first of all, that's like if you said Barack got shot and killed, and then
exactly
here and said what? Right, that's what I'm saying. That's like he said something like that. You know, we all be looking like, nah, nigga, what? I just saw Barack at the corner store yesterday. A matter of fact, just 2 hours ago, I just saw Barack. And matter of fact, he just texted my phone and said, what this little short fat nigga talking about on the screen? That'd be something like that. That'd be something like the Queen got off the toilet and looked out the bathroom door and said, now somebody said I died, you know? Something like that, you know? Who that?
I'd be glad she didn't say off with his head.
Honey,
She probably said, who? She probably like, who is that? Who is he?
You know his page is shadow banned.
Huh?
I believe it.
Because of that?
You can't search his page, yeah.
Oh, wow.
His personal page, his Hollywood Unlocked page is the one shadow banned. You can't search it.
Wow.
I told y'all. I said there was gonna be repercussions. I mean, you just can't say that about the Queen of England. Not that, you know, most of us that really know, we don't give a fuck about the Queen of England. But it's just, you know, we know that she is a very powerful figurehead. You know, she don't run shit over there in England. She's just a figurehead. Although things do have to go by her, you know, they do brief her. But she's still a powerful woman in the world, you know? So you just don't make up shit like that about Liz.
That's a powerful woman of God.
Those kinds of things are actually threats to national security. So
It really
they
is.
take it seriously, because if you think a power figure a powerful figure is dead, you never know, the enemies that are in waiting may seize that as an opportunity to, do something.
Maybe.
So
Now, Jason Lee, what if they had stormed into the castle and overthrown the throne?
Overthrow the throne.
And here's the thing. I think if he would have apologized at first when he first made the mistake, but he was really cocky and stood by his word and said he wasn't changing his opinion for a couple of days. He stood on that.
He said it.
Actually did an apology, and actually somebody did an apology, and then he came out and said that his page was hacked.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna pay the price though, because he gonna be excommunicated for a good little minute.
Well, God bless him and the Queen. Take their souls where they need to go when they go. But Operation London Bridge is going to be enacted in 2022. Now,
Oh wow.
you heard it here first.
Next on the docket, I just want to say thank you, Jesus. Praise God, the Most High God, that these bumpkins right here, George the 3, in the case of George Floyd, oh my God, I think I just need to take a praise break on that.
Down in my heart. Clap your hands. Don't shout too fast. Don't shout too fast.
What's the verdict? What's the verdict? I mean, they're guilty, but I mean, what's the sentence?
All of them is found guilty. Let me see if I get.
I think it's something about life sentences.
But they're guilty. They're guilty. But the thing about it is that they can face up to life in prison or even the death penalty. But because of who they were, I don't think they're going to get that much time. They will get sentences. I am going to just go ahead and say it because it's how I feel. Ain't no use of me fucking holding it in. I don't feel the black cop should be I just don't feel that the black cop on the end. It's kind of fucked up situation. I just don't feel that he should be found guilty. I'm sorry.
I'm saying why, but I mean why?
Well, let's look at
because the man was training. He was the training officer. Okay, it's your first fucking day or your second day on the damn job.
That's it. Yep.
It's your second or third day on the job. How many people is going on your first or second day on the job go up against your supervisor or try to attack your supervisor? You're already scared. You're on a probationary period. It's like if people eat me up in the comments, I'll take that eating. I'll take it tonight. But I think it's fucked up the black guy on the end. I'm sorry. That's my thoughts.
When you look at the circumstances of the guilty verdict, I understand where Thais is coming from, but at the same time, at some point in the game, I wanted, me personally, him to say, you know what, forget my job. I'm not going to stand by and let you kill another black man. And he may not have been able to stop it, but like the other officer who did not, he wasn't found guilty on one of the counts because he did say something to Chauvin to say, hey, don't you think that's a little too much? So they didn't get him on one of those counts. I remember, I think it was I can't remember. I think it's the one in the middle. Like, don't quote me on that. But one of them didn't get found guilty on all of the charges because he made some sort of a statement to Chauvin to say, look, this might be a little much.
Okay, I can tell you who it was not. I know it wasn't a Chinaman, but okay. So,
but yeah, he was the one doing crowd control, I believe. But the point is, I'm saying is that at some point, although my job is in jeopardy, my blackness is always going to come first, and I'm going to say, hey, look, this is a little bit of overkill. I might not have been able to change the situation, but I would have went on record saying this is too much. Because
like y'all say, it's his first day on the job, which I get that. But it ain't like he was in corporate America and you saw your coworker stealing paper clips or a stapler.
Right.
Now this man was killing a person. Say something, push him off.
And I totally understand that. But this man is crazy. What if this maniac turns the gun around and blow you away?
Well, then I died for a good cause.
Kyrie, what would you have done?
I don't go that far, but I get what you're saying. You're right.
Kyrie, what would you have done if you were in the other?
At least push him off, or push him out stuff because he was on his neck, and the man said, "I can't breathe." I would have pushed him off.
Yeah,
I think I would have done the same thing, Kyrie. I would have pushed him off too. I really would have. I just knowing me and who I am, I would have said, like, "Sir, bro, you're doing too much. Like, stop."
And then the person, the boss above him, the chief or whatever, Olivia Benson would have said to me, good job, because that way I'm not bringing negative attention to the department like this.
Yeah, yeah. And I want to say this too. We see this all the time, but we are numb to it, because most of us in our neighborhoods, and I'm just gonna be the one to say it, in our black neighborhoods, when a fight break out, right? Even though it's against, it may be two black people fighting. What we do? We pull out our camera. We be like, he ought to beat his ass, and all these other things. We don't stop the damage that we do in our own community. Hey, okay, I'm gonna be the one to say it. So here we go, a man on a job. He should have been black first, and a police officer second, and said, hold up, bruh.
Yes.
If you're going to go through with this, I won't be a part of it. I will recuse myself. He could have kept his job. Floyd was already handcuffed, so he wouldn't have been putting nobody in no risk.
I do think he felt bad after because like it's a video of him like later on the summertime. He was in some store
in the grocery store,
and they gave him hell.
He was boyfriend, and that white lady said, "Aren't you?" Called his name, and his face looked like, "Oh my God."
Yep.
But and then he got a white boyfriend, but whatever.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I have no sympathy. I have no sympathy for him whatsoever. Just simply by the fact, one, whether I don't know what he identifies as, but he went through training.
Yes.
So anybody would comment. Well, I can't say that because common sense ain't so common anymore.
Right.
But how could you sit there and think that and not try to do anything? And so I have no sympathy for him whatsoever.
Yes.
That doesn't, he can be apologetic. I'm sure he probably is because of the situation he's in. Yeah. But this man is dead.
Yep. You said you don't know how he identifies as.
I mean, I don't know if he identifies as a black man or not.
Oh, I thought you were saying. I would guess a top or a verse. Okay.
All I'm saying is I'm not excusing nobody's behavior. I'm not excusing nothing that happened. All I'm saying, I cannot imagine me being in this situation and losing everything I fucking have because one motherfucker went crazy and killed somebody, and now I'm on federal trial for some shit that I didn't even really do.
That's true.
But what he did,
I'm sorry, it's fucked
but
up.
what he did do in violating his rights, if you listen to the case, they weren't all found guilty for what they did. They were found guilty for what they failed to do, and that was respect the general human rights of a person, of Floyd. And although he was in handcuffs, he was no longer a threat. He was already hollering about, he couldn't breathe and things like that. I'm sorry, I just don't understand. I just don't think his blackness gets him off. If he was blue that day, then he needs to be blue on trial right now and be found guilty with all the rest of the blue.
You rarely see cops stopping people getting. You rarely see other
they're
cops
blue
stop
first.
other cops.
Right, because they're blue
that's
first.
the culture that needs to change.
Thank you.
That's the culture that needs to change.
Where is he from? I don't think he's from America. Where is he from, the black dude?
I don't know. I
He
don't
ain't
know.
from the hood. Because if
He sounds Americanized.
If he was from the hood, he would be like, "Hey, bruh."
He had a white boyfriend. I'll say that much.
Right.
That go to show you right there.
I saw that. Yeah.
That go to show you right there. Remember in Roots, some of them black slaves that you just couldn't stand because they were sold out to massa? You wanted them got too, didn't you?
Yeah, Justice Smollett on Underground.
Right. Nah, I ain't gonna say. Okay, well there you go. You want to play white? Go on and play white. We're gonna treat you like a white and lock them up, all of them. Next.
Well, I'll say this. I'll say this. Now, when all this first happened, I have to take back what I said earlier. When all this happened, and I did find out that it was a black cop there, with all of them, I asked the question, why didn't y'all say something? Why didn't y'all do something? I find it very stupid that, we had pity for him and everything because, y'all got to sit up here and serve time for some stuff that y'all didn't do. But yet and still, what you did do is you sat back and watched the innocent man get killed. Senseless.
No.
He gonna make a nice cellmate. He gonna make a real nice cellmate.
Yeah, they didn't do that, but the Chinaman, no, he was in on it because this is what his brother.
Wasn't that his brother-in-law? Yeah.
Yeah, that's his brother-in-law. That's what they do. So yeah.
Well, all I'm saying is the black dude gonna make a really nice and attractive cellmate for somebody.
Oh wow.
My God.
Send them on, lock them up.
I guess.
Since you want to play the system, I don't even believe in jail and stuff like that unless it's rehabilitative. If I said that right, I'm tipsy. Don't mind me. But
so what do you think they should? So what do
if
they should do?
what I'm saying is, I don't believe in the system in the punitive system unless it's to rehabilitate. But since you're gonna play the system, then just use the system. The system say go to jail, go to jail. That's what I say.
Okay. Yeah.
I think you need to be locked up in somebody's grandma's house for about 30 years.
Oh.
You know, and to be fed like real black folks food and to live like a black person with holes in their shoes walking to school. I think he needs the full black experience. You know, he needs to be associated with everything. He needs some black dick up in him or something. He needs something.
Oh, wow.
He needs something to make him remember that he is black.
Trust me, he's never gonna forget this.
He needs to remember. He know he black now, and he gonna be treated like he black in the jail now.
These comments, baby.
That's not funny. Asian gonna cry. Asian hate crime bill. Child, he better sit down somewhere.
And you're right. They're going to be in protective custody. They're not going to be in general park. They'll be.
I don't understand why.
Look at what they did.
Because they will be slaughtered.
I don't understand why. George Floyd ain't got nobody to protect his custody.
Look at what they did to Kim.
They ought to put him in assless jumpsuit. He ought not be allowed to wear underwear. No.
with a slit in the back.
Oh.
Now, I'll pray for him on Sunday, but tonight, lock him up.
I don't know how many years they up for.
They ain't sentenced them yet.
They haven't sentenced them yet. They just found him guilty.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, what can they get? What's the most popular they get?
Life or death penalty. Now, I don't believe in death penalty for real.
I don't think they're gonna get death, and I really don't honestly think they're gonna get life. I don't even see them getting life.
No, they ain't gonna get life. They're gonna be like Kim Potter.
They're not gonna get 40 years.
And just a G, I am not drunk.
Well, wait a minute now. How many years did Derek Chauvin get? He only got 20, right?
22.
Oh, yeah. So they probably gonna get.
But he hasn't gone for the federal charges yet. I don't think has he.
Yeah. They wanted to get the criminal.
They probably gonna get like 5 or 10 years.
He might get life, baby, with them federal charges.
I don't give a damn.
I want that. If anybody gets a good time, I think that Asian man should get the most time.
I agree.
He should get the most time.
He does.
Why you say that, Chinese?
Because he's the most senior officer outside of Chauvin, and also he was like holding people back from helping. Like, he was like, come on, people were trying to say, can I help her? Y'all stop. And he was threatening them, get back. Or I tell you, get back around. So, I think he deserves the most.
Yeah.
Send them on too.
Yeah.
I think it should be based on, your sentence should be based on your actions that day.
Yeah. And he had the most agency. He could have done a lot.
He could have done
because he wasn't directly involved with Floyd. He had a lot of agency. Now, I will agree with that one. He did have a lot more agency to do what the other officers may not have been able to. I'll say that.
The white man in the middle, at least he said, do you think we need to turn him over?
Look at his face. Look at his face. He need to be on suicide watch.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he is so unstable up here that they turned that back on him. He gonna bash his head on that metal toilet in the jail cell. They need to watch him. They need to watch him.
My lord.
Don't put him in solitary because he gonna bang his head up against the wall until it's over.
We'll put him in a straight jacket. Yeah.
Straight jacket. Supervision. Yeah.
Padded room, baby.
Mm-hmm. And the person that supervises him need to be black and big, like the Hulk in Green Mile. The guy in Green Mile. He ought to be a big one watching him.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Big
Little Minnie said the middle one was the one new on the job. I thought both of them was new on the job. But
once you go blue, honey, you blue. Bye.
Good night. The white dude was the new on the job.
They're going to put Big Jim on.
Big Jim.
You going to eat your cornbread.
You eat your cornbread. Come on. There you go.
I want Derek Chauvin to have a full Oz experience.
All of it. Poor Chauvin.
No grease.
He gonna be in the infirmary every week.
No grease, just spit.
He gonna be in the infirmary every week. The jail nurse gonna be tired of seeing Chauvin.
Yeah, I want to see him have a breeded raw gangbang.
Child, he'll never be in
wow.
General Pop. He'll never be in General Pop.
And I want it to be the size of that dude we discussed earlier, Darius.
Oh, baby, it's over for Chauvin.
Wait a minute. Let me see what y'all talking about.
Honey, baby, he gonna go from Derek to Derica Chauvin.
If he take that man gonna give him a hysterectomy.
Oh, they gonna wake him up. He gonna wake him up out of his sleep and say, "Come here, Cole.
Come here, Cole."
Come here, Cole.
Ooh, God, help us in this.
It's a Cole. I got a word.
Ooh, read, Cole. Read on.
What in the world?
What?
I seen that picture. I seen that. Yeah, in the group.
Are you talking about that one I said?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I ain't in the
Yes.
group. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on?
The first
You gotta send Marquise the pictures.
The first one ain't
Send the video.
nothing. That
And that
ain't
second
nothing.
one.
It's the second one.
That
Who are
second
you
one.
looking at? Who is it?
Well,
I don't think we in the group.
Y'all gotta send it to the, because you know I'm an ornithologist. I'm always out in nature.
Somebody on Twitter.
I'm always out in nature looking at stuff, and you know what an ornithologist is, right? An ornithologist.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
tell us.
Ornithology is the study of bird watching.
Yes.
So I'm an ornithologist.
We know.
Okay. Who get it?
Oh, are you talking about his?
What is an ornithologist? My computer.
A bird watcher.
The study of bird watching. I'm a bird watcher.
Marquise keep freezing up.
Yeah, he's freezing.
My computer.
Yeah, you freezing, baby. Okay, yeah, you unfroze now. But I'm a
Everybody
bird watcher.
sound good now. Tell me one more time.
The
You a
study
bird
of
watcher.
bird watching. I'm a bird watcher.
All right. So I'm about to see some birds. Let me go look at these birds.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Who?
Oh my God.
That's how I was looking.
Oh no, wait a minute. Jasmine Sullivan got coronavirus.
Yes, I talked about it today on my show.
Hey, I'm looking at oh my God. Oh my God.
She actually tested negative. Then when she got to Sacramento, because she was doing the Bay Area, and then she announced that she had it. She tested positive, so she canceled her LA show.
Damn.
And these people think COVID gone.
DeMario.
Nobody did that. That's what Count Fauci was.
Child, let me tell you about our crazy
Is it
ass
on your
governor.
screen still? Is it still
Our
on your
crazy
screen?
ass
DeMario?
governor in Florida and our
Oh, it ain't on my screen. What you talking about?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Let the comments tell that I'm tipsy. I don't know.
I'm watching the Medea movie right now. I'm halfway in, and it's really good.
I like it.
Medea.
I watched it today. I like it.
I'm watching it right now. It's really good.
I saw your comment. I'm giving it 30 minutes. That was funny.
Yeah, it's good so far. I'm going back to it tonight.
I gotta see it.
It's
How
hella
far did you
long though.
watch?
It's almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How much of it did you watch, Thais? How many minutes?
I'm about an hour in. It's really good. It's the one of the characters is dealing. The movie's dealing with a gay theme, a LGBT theme.
Oh, Tyler
I like
finally gonna
that.
come out. Come on out, Tyler. Then I'll support him.
Yeah, Tyler Perry, just come on out, girl.
What you said, DeMario?
Come out.
We need Tyler Perry to come
I
out.
ain't coming out nowhere.
We need Tyler Perry to come out. Tyler Perry could
Tyler Perry,
actually
we
be a
know you been
force.
down there sucking dick, Tyler.
Yeah.
I didn't say that, Tyler. I didn't say it.
Child, that's a big gal.
Tyler, you can still call me on the show anytime.
That ain't me. That ain't me.
Okay, so moving right along.
Amen.
Wait. Okay, let me
I
see.
watched
what
the
we got.
whole thing.
Let me see what I do.
Had me holler. So, okay, Ashley Stokes said it's good.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Who
I
said
want Tyler
it's
to be
good?
free, child. We all want Tyler to be free. He'll be happier.
All right. Uncle Joe nominates. Thais, how you say this woman name? I messed her name.
Ketanji.
Brown Jackson to the SCOTUS.
The Supreme Court of the United States.
I mean, I know that. I was just saying,
SCOTUS.
Yeah.
Yes.
SCOTUS.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations. Like I said earlier, I'm over first black, I'm over all of that now. I used to get excited about stuff like that. Now I want to see, I don't care who the fuck it is, as long as you do something.
Right.
So I'm just saying.
I agree with Thais. I think putting us in office is great. Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but with him putting us in office, is she melanated to the bone, or is she melanated in color?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, they say she was a public defender, and she's also a former federal prosecutor.
Okay.
So, okay, she's a former federal prosecutor. Her resume is stellar. Okay, stellar. However, I'm at a point now where I'm just, after Obama, honey, I don't care about if it's your first time. I'll take somebody that's polka dot as long as you are effective.
I was thinking that. Gigi, I was wondering that, but I didn't want to ask. But okay, you asked my question.
As long as you are effective, I wasn't even going to mention none of that stuff because I didn't want nobody to,
Well, I don't even think that's important.
But you know what? When I was watching the news, I was wondering that. And so they said she went to Harvard, and then they talked about her and Matt Damon. I said, I bet she got a white husband. And they said in the comments, okay, I'm good. Okay, good. So
I do think that her position though says a lot more than like the first president or a senator, because those terms have exactly
their lifetime appointments.
But this lifetime appointment for her,
let me interject.
It's going to change the circuit for a while.
What's it going to change? Because Clarence Thomas in there too. So what's it going to change?
Only as it relates to diversity on the Supreme Court. I have no idea where she stands.
Real quick and just say this. I think what her being in there is a wonderful thing. Congratulations,
yes,
Jackson. But at the end of the day, first of all, it still does not change how Black people are still being treated. You give us a position, thank you so much. But again, if it ain't gonna change the trajectory of how the rest of us is being treated out here and carrying on, because again, she got a seat at the table. We still getting treated like roaches and rats and dogs again out here. Again, if you can't, is this woman gonna be respected even in her position?
It don't matter whether she.
It don't matter. It's a lifetime appointment. She there for life.
And her
now what needs to happen? Also, being honest, some of them other old saints that's on the SCOTUS, some more of them need to go ahead and retire so that you could get a more progressive court, because the high court is still stacked mostly with conservatives. So especially before the midterms, because depending on how these midterms go, if the Republicans get control of the Senate, Joe Biden ain't gonna be able to push another nominee through.
Absolutely.
Well, he only needs three. Republican votes for this right here. Okay, so I think he can get it. Her record is beyond reproach. I believe he'll be able to push her through. Okay, now if Clarence Thomas gets run over by a car or something, or somebody else happened to die suddenly, then he has another chance.
Okay, well, okay. But we'll see. We'll see.
Again, she's sitting at a table that wasn't made for her, but thank God she has a seat.
Right.
She got a place.
Do what you can, sis.
Create your place at the table.
Do what you can, while you can do it, and we'll.
I'm not taking nothing away. I am a student of Morrison and Baldwin. I'm not taking nothing. I know how important it is for a Black woman to be nominated to the highest court of the land. So we're not taking nothing away from that.
Right.
We're just saying right now that we are just a little fatigued, y'all. We're just a little fatigued.
Right. And I was just asking, is she melanated to the bone or just in color only? That's all.
She melanated to the bone and got a melanated bone. So she gonna be all right.
She ain't. She married to a white man. What you talking about?
Wait.
Now, I don't think that's fair. I don't think we can judge her based on who she's married to.
I won't judge her.
I don't think that's fair. Because
she got a white
husband. Okay. I just
said
okay. I said okay. I said.
They used to say, how can you dismantle the master's house when you in bed with him?
Hey.
That's what they used to say.
Slowly.
That's the word.
But baby, she used her position at the bed to get to the table.
Slowly. Come on.
Yeah.
But okay. So can I ask you a question? I want to ask this real question. and I don't want y'all to sit out here and rake me over the coals. I just
Okay.
really have a serious question.
Anybody gonna rake you? Go ahead.
So, if you date somebody that's outside of your race,
Non-melanated.
non-melanated,
Okay.
is it wrong?
No, absolutely not wrong. It ain't for me, but it ain't wrong. Because, I mean, I have people in my family that's married to non-melanated people. It's not for me. But I also believe you can't be pro-black and be married or dating non-melanated people. That's my belief.
can. Yeah, you
I
can.
don't believe that. No,
Yeah,
I'm gonna eat your cake, Kyrie, but I still don't believe that.
You can't.
You saw he did that.
It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that feel like Kyrie. It's a lot of people that feel that way.
How can you be pro-black how can you be pro-black if you feel your own is not even good enough to date?
Pro-black, but that's not the same thing.
It's not always about.
This is the day.
It's not always about they're not good enough. I'm just not. I've never dated a black guy. I'm just not. That's not my cup of tea. But it doesn't mean I'm not. I don't understand our struggle. I'm not for our people. I just don't get what black guys. It's not my thing.
Okay. I see people in the comments, they disagree with me too. Okay.
I mean, I just feel like, okay, now Ashley said he's never dated a black guy. Okay. I just feel like whatever you like is what you like. But I had this conversation with somebody too. Whatever I like has to be able to understand and deal. Huh?
A non-melanated man cannot understand. He can empathize, but he can't understand.
Well, maybe she don't need her man.
I do agree with that.
Maybe she don't need her man to understand.
To deal with my world and understand what my world entails. Because again, when I say melanated people, I include the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, and all them Concons, and the Chinese peoples in Canada. Because all of them, they colored peoples too. Don't get it twisted now. They colored. Now you can act white all day long you want to, but you some colored. Coloreds, okay? What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, whoever you date has to be able to deal and, like Kyrie, be sympathetic, understanding, empathetic, whatever to me. But again, I'm not dating somebody so you can be sympathetic of me. I'm not dating you for sympathy.
Yes.
Okay, I'm dating you because I like you. We can get along, and so whatever our worlds entail, we got to be able to work it out together.
Absolutely. Okay. I'm with you on that one. I just don't think pro-black is synonymous with if you date or married to a white person, you're not pro-black. You can be pro-black. It doesn't mean that you have to date black. It just means that you fell in love with somebody that was a different race than you.
I disagree with that. I disagree.
Because okay. Let brother come in here because listen. Okay, when you're black, when you're blessed with the gift of melanin, such as we, and you know what your people and your ancestors have been through at the hands of white people. Some people find it very, very hard to understand. They don't believe in that love is love stuff. They really don't. They believe that from a historical standpoint, you should understand what your ancestors went through at the hands of these people. And how can you get wet or moist? How can you get wet, moist, or hard by whiteness? How are you able to do that? That's the question they ask. So, is it right or is it wrong? It's very.
It ain't easy for me. I think it's a fetish, and that's why when Marquis said he had been with a white dude, I asked, "Are you into race?"
Baby, I don't have some white man do some things to me, baby, and the ones I knew, baby, they was nasty. They like,
we're not going back.
Kyrie, there's another conversation. And I don't think we have time to go there tonight, but there are a lot of black people. There are a lot of black people who, for socioeconomic reasons and for the illusions of grandeur and for aesthetic purposes, just don't want to have blackness on their arm. They just don't. They feel that white is the prize, or white is
absolutely, you're right.
White is right, or even if it's a little shade lighter, even if it's a Puerto Rican or Dominicano or Mexican, as long as it's not black, they feel that it's different or exotic.
And this is me, and some people might call me a hypocrite, whatever. If you're dating Hispanic or whatever, Belizean, any of that, I ain't got a problem with it. I ain't got a problem whoever you date what you want to do. But for me, and like when it comes to having sex with them, I've had the gambit. I've just never been with nobody white because nobody white has ever done anything for me. Not saying that there's not any attractive white dudes. It wasn't for me. But
this is how you get moist.
And because I think I just think it's a fetish when it comes to black and white dating. Wait. Ashley, is your partner?
What?
Is your partner Caucasian or is he something else?
My partner is he's Latin, but before him, I dated, but I've always dated white guys. Since middle school.
So what was wrong? Now, why? I'm just asking. Why don't you have an attraction for black men?
Well, first off, let me say this: I was raised in a mostly white conservative environment. I went to private school. I was the only black in my high school, so that's all I was really ever around until I got to college, and then by then it just wasn't a thing for me. I had never found a black guy who is into the same things, the same social settings I like to be in, what I like to do. And for where I was from, there just wasn't the pickings for that. So I just.
You're not from Chicago?
No, I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So in that case, it was environmental. It was environmental,
It was environment, but that's what I like too. And I know the black guys used to call me Snow Queen and used to say I'm bougie and all that. But that's it.
So you have never even been sexual with a black guy?
I didn't say that.
Tell her, baby, you still black.
So black men are good enough to have sex with, but they ain't good enough to date.
Hold on, Kyrie, because you just called me out for being in the race play, and they in the comments is having me down right now.
No, I didn't say you the one.
I asked you.
You can say that, Kyrie. I'm not afraid to say that. Yeah, I guess.
I ain't judging. I'm just saying, like, we see
and I
here
can
it works both ways.
I can take it. I stand on my truth. So if they want to tear me up in the comments, they can.
What's her name? She said that on the talk, Kyrie. Jean. Remember, she said, "Oh, y'all are bad."
That's what she
I can't do this.
Okay,
I can't do this.
What's with his eyes?
So she pulled a Cameron Hall. Okay.
That's a whole serial killer. That's a whole serial killer.
Her vagina got cobwebs in the very back
that is Jeffrey Dahmer Jr.
But
her living room is clean, but her closet is nasty.
But most people, straight men and gay men who date Caucasian, always cheat. They marry Caucasian, but they'll cheat with a black person.
Because we still, even though we would never jump off of a high-rise building, we still go to the amusement parks and get on the roller coasters that puts us through the motions. We like the thrill, but we don't want the danger.
So you're saying, and I know somebody like you. So you said you have sex. I'm talking about Marquise. You have sex with a white dude, but you wouldn't marry a white dude.
I will go and be on a roller coaster and simulate a dangerous environment, but I'm not jumping off no building for real.
What?
Can you do the next two? I gotta do something really quick.
Okay, what are they?
The next two is Niecy Nash and Kash Deniro.
Okay, so let's do Niecy Nash, y'all. It's a first. It's another first. It's another historical situation. Niecy Nash is on the cover of Essence with her partner, but y'all know everybody ain't happy. Essence subscribers, some of them ain't happy about it.
Yeah, they cancel their subscription.
But they'll get over it. They'll get over it. Listen, they did the same thing, y'all, when what's her name from Orange is the New Black? Laverne Cox was on the cover of Essence. The first trans woman, they got upset. We're canceling our subscription. And none of them really cancel like that, you know. So,
well, you know, they're gonna blame it on. They're gonna say now the Essence is no longer black. They're doing this. I can hear the people now.
I saw a lot of that in the comments. Yeah.
But I love the cover.
I am happy for Niecy Nash. You know, a lot of people were shocked because she was this heterosexual woman for the longest, right? And then one day she just got married to a woman. So everybody was like, Niecy. But after that kind of blew over, everybody was just happy she was happy.
Now, my only question was with Niecy, and ain't none of my business, were you always messing with her? Because she's the one who sang at Niecy's her wedding, the wedding she had to the man when she had the reality show. That girl, her wife now is sang at their wedding. So I'm like, have y'all been kicking it the whole time?
So I got to be transparent about that since you opened that can of worms, Kyrie, because I didn't think that would be typical until I went through the same thing. It is absolutely now my suspicion. Yes, they have had some dealings prior to, because it just happens. When we get married, we call the people that are closest to us. It doesn't matter how we met them, what they do. I think so. I really believe that if they weren't already messing at that time, that might have been the moment where they looked at each other and was like, hey, you know, and then it could have taken on from there. I don't demonize that, but I really do believe that definitely plays a part in their story.
You know,
and remember, Niecy. Go ahead, Darius. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna simply say I'm happy for Niecy. If this is her truth, I'm happy for her. Too many times we spend our lives trying to judge other people's situations and how they live. You know, I'm happy that she's in love. She's with somebody that she loves and they love her back. And if you don't like it, oh fucking well.
Right.
But it's funny to me because when she was with her husband, she said, "Keep your husband happy, suck his dick every day." Girl,
that's what I was just going to say.
Did she stop?
Niecy went through a lot with that husband. Cook him a meal every day and suck his dick every day. And everybody was like, Niecy, everybody got tired of me sucking dick and making fresh meals every day.
Well, y'all, come on now. Sexuality is very fluid and the spectrum is very wide. All lesbians.
We're clear on that. We're clear on
doesn't mean anti-penis. Lesbian don't mean
a lot of lesbians like penis still.
Come on. So I mean the home, but Jessica could almost, you know.
I just saw a pregnant stud the other day.
My back almost arched for Jessica because she was looking pretty good.
I think these black folks will get over it by Sunday, y'all. They'll get over it. Y'all ain't canceling no subscriptions. Y'all love Essence. I love Essence. Ebony Magazine. These are all great publications. Although Ebony is out of publication because the daughter. Okay, but anyway, we love black love, and y'all need to just come around and just basically just, you know. But they really laid into Laverne Cox when she was on the cover of Essence, right? Because it's supposed to be a magazine for women and about women, and they didn't see Laverne as a woman, and she is a woman. She's a trans woman.
And I know it's y'all church folk that's mad. So here, let me help you. Let me make you even more mad now. Y'all know this song y'all love that y'all keep making versions of called Hours and Hours. That chick that made it is singing it to her woman. Get mad.
And what's that song?
Her woman is the girl. I can't remember her real name, but she was Frida Gatz on
that song.
She was Frida Gatz on Empire, and she on the show All American.
Oh, Frida.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, All American. Yeah.
The dark skin sister.
Okay, what's that supposed to be? Okay, TKC, what's that supposed to mean? Why are you putting the word trans in capitals? What's that about, TKC?
She's a trans woman. Who a trans woman?
Laverne Cox. Yeah, she's a trans woman, but she is a woman, so she deserved to be on the cover of Essence. You know,
she's a trans woman. Yeah.
She is a trans woman. You're right, but he put trans in caps.
Sam Smith is also gay, and he sings about men in his songs. Sam Smith.
He's white. They don't care.
Well, okay, so white.
We've come a long way, y'all. Remember Luther Vandross and Freddie Jackson had to live in the closet. So
Taylor said, "Honey, the church people can kiss his ass."
Who was that?
We come a long way.
Lady. Freddie, what's his name? You Are My Lady.
Freddie Jackson.
Oh, Mother Freddie. Mother Freddie.
Yeah. Who didn't know Freddie and Luther was gay with them beaded jackets on and the shoulder pads?
Come on over to the church. What's the man's name? In the church.
But the real story should be how sexy Niecy Nash stunning.
My back arched.
You.
My back
Baby,
arched.
when I tell you she's so sexy.
My back arched.
Yeah, she cute.
I was like, you know what, baby girl?
Am I freezing or they freezing?
Niecy, you
You
better
froze
hold
for
your
a
hand.
second.
Hold your hand. Hold a hand.
Wait, Marquis, your back.
There's something about masculinity that turns me on. I don't care where it comes from.
Oh, wait, you attracted to her?
She is.
Yes,
she
me
gives
too.
me
Yeah.
masculine
Me
vibes.
too.
Like I told y'all
it
this
didn't do it
before.
for me.
I love it too. I love her so much.
I ain't got no
It
problem.
didn't do it for me. Now I've seen some other ones that do it for me.
Yeah, she'll do it for me. She'll do it for me.
I ain't got no problem.
That's
Somebody said
that's
Bobby
a Chicago swag.
Somebody said Bobby
Chicago
Jones.
swag.
Yeah. You know, I've always had a thing for
TKC, what can't you do? What you said you can't do it? What can't you do? I done missed it.
Yeah, TKC is on one tonight. Somebody said
I'm
Kevin Campbell.
gonna say this right here for all y'all that's in the comments.
Bobby
They got
Jones.
an issue with Niecy Nash and all that kind of stuff like that. Let me tell you something. If our thoughts and our opinions are not what you like, it's okay. It really is okay. I know you probably expected me to tell you you can kiss our ass, but if it's not for you, it's just not for you. Just because we're 6 gay men on the screen may not be for you either, but that's okay.
Wait a minute, you gay?
I'm not gay.
You're gay?
I'm not gay.
Brother, you
I'm a
gay?
lady. I'm a woman.
Brother, you gay? I didn't know.
I'm a lady.
Yeah.
I ain't gay. All right.
You one of them homosexuals?
Because there might be
I'm a
some women
woman.
in the comments. There might be some women in the comments that need me, honey, and I'm available. Hear me?
You know what, y'all? Just cancel the subscription. You're mad? Just cancel the motherfucking subscription. Just cancel it then. Y'all want to cancel your Answers Magazine subscriptions? Just cancel it, shit.
Who's gay?
Don't put that label on me, honey.
Brother, I ain't know, brother. All that pussy they be throwing you.
Jive, you got something to tell us?
No. Nope.
Nope.
You sure?
Ain't. Okay. Moving right along.
Okay, so back to we're going to what's his name?
All right.
Kash Deniro.
So Sister Deniro said she don't like to use condoms. She wants to be hit raw. Now
That's her new song, her new single.
Oh, that's her new single. But
anybody listen to it? Anybody listen to it?
I did, yeah. we listened to it yesterday.
I would listen to that shit. I would listen to that shit if it was the last song on earth.
I haven't heard it yet, but
we listened to it.
Cash is still a crush of mine, so I got to be nice to Cash.
Listen to that bullshit.
One of my friends who's in the HIV field, he was livid. I said, well, he's singing his truth, and you can just tell the lyrics. He made it up as soon as he got to the mic in the booth.
Yeah, because in all his movies, he always do it raw.
So it wasn't much
to it. So reckless. This is so reckless in 2022. I'm all for creativity. I'm not a person that want to censor nobody, y'all. But come on, bro. First of all, I've been following you since you and Rico Pruitt used to be coked out reading each other. Okay? I've been following you a long time. But this ain't it. This shit right here, you're young, and that 18 to 25 demographic, they need some type of guidance and leadership from, people in their own demographic. Come on, bro. I like it raw. You just want somebody to bust a load in your ass?
And that's what he said.
Is that what you want, Rico? I mean,
yes, that's what he wants.
You want somebody to shoot a hot load up in your ass?
That's what he wants.
What is wrong with you?
He going for 100.
And then you pushing it out. You pushing that shit out and making bubbles and shit. What is wrong with you?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh, Jesus!
I tell you like this. You know what? My thing is this. For a lot of these porn stars that do all of this stuff, I'm not knocking what you do. I mean, that's your hustle, that's your thing, whatever it is. I don't knock it. But at the same time, now you got a whole slew of people out here that want to do what you do, and they want to do it like you do it. And now A lot of us on here work in AIDS, HIV, we work in health, and we got to see a lot of people that come through there and they be like, well, how you get it? Well,
okay.
Come on now.
But no, let's not be brand new. Now, how many of us?
No. I'm not. No. Listen to me.
Oh, this gonna be good. I'm waiting on this question. This gonna be good.
No, because you finna
I had to put on my Barbara Walters hair.
Now, first of all, what I am gonna say is I'm not shaming nobody who has, because I have too. But what I'm saying is, at some point, you gotta realize that this ain't safe.
Okay,
it's not safe, but there's some of us who still do it regardless of a song.
But you can't. You're right. You can't blame him for that because
I'm not blaming him.
Because y'all done sat up here and said y'all done been to parties, which I have, and they got a bowl of condoms and a bowl of lube. The bowl of lube is emptied out, and the bowl of condoms is still filled.
It's full.
Always.
Yeah. So we can't blame him.
And I have also said it on this show.
What? Raw is law.
That if I need to have, I didn't say nothing about raw is law, but I did say that there is something about condoms that says I don't trust you and or you should not trust me. I'm just gonna set that right.
Wait a minute. Wait.
No.
If it's your very first time,
that's not what I'm saying.
If you're in a relationship.
No, what I'm saying is, period. Well, the whole fact of condoms says that there is an element of there's a lack of trust.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
I think
and that's okay.
If you've been married, if you've been married for 25 years and your husband come home with some condoms, yes. But a regular person that just met somebody on a hookup app or some trade you brought. Trade you brought home? No, honey.
We agree. We are in agreement. I'm not saying that I disagree with you. I'm agreeing with you. But the point is that if I don't know you, there is an element that says I don't trust you. I want you, but I don't trust you.
But
so
I'm
not
gonna say that because I've done things with people I had just met.
Right.
And we all
sometimes
we've all done. Listen, let's just go ahead. We've all let somebody nut up in our asses that we didn't know. Okay, we've all done it. Wonderful. However, letting some random person just read you for 75 times like that man over here, that is demented. It's too much.
I agree. But I would rather
everybody on this panel probably have caught a hot load, orally or anally.
Or gave a hot load.
But I would rather have sex with somebody I know and trust as it relates to their health and mine raw than I would with a stranger with condoms. For me, if I need a condom, there is an element of trust. I don't trust you, and therefore we shouldn't be having sex, condom or not. Period.
Okay, so you don't like condoms.
That ain't what I said.
Some people, condoms will make you go soft automatically.
Yeah.
Some of us are not blessed to be able to fit in the condoms that are made.
My ex is like that. My ex is just like that. So yeah.
Like what?
Let's go there.
He can't fit in the condom.
I value safety.
Let's cut this shit, y'all. They got condoms for every size. They got condoms for they have extra large magnums now. They got Magnum XL now.
They don't give those out for free at the health department.
You know what I'm saying?
We do at mine.
Yeah.
I need to come all the way to Florida.
I'll send you some.
We just need to really tell the truth tonight, because I had a girlfriend and she said it. I just like the way nut fill up in my ass. That's what she said. So y'all need to just tell the truth. You just like it raw. You just want to load up in your ass.
So you just
that's what you want.
You just said what Kash said to us all.
You want some hot load up in your ass. That's what you want. You want to feel that run, that hot run. That's what you want.
My whole point is this. My point is this. Now, whereas I think this is what I see. Now, I think the song sucks. Okay, I think the song sucks, but I understand where Kash is. You got to realize, as a person who has done porn and has come out of that area or lifestyle or whatever you want to call it, there is something about a person who wants to reinvent themselves that I'm going to be compassionate towards. He ain't as good at music as he is taking dick because he's been taking more dick than he has been working on his music. Let's give him a chance.
Mama can't take a pipe.
Let's give him a chance to find something else. Let's give him a chance to find something else outside of getting naked on camera and having raw sex.
But he's not bad at singing. I've heard some of his other songs.
He can sing.
Usually he's singing a gospel number.
Thank you. And that's what I'm saying he did wrong. He did wrong because he went to a genre that wasn't fit for him. It's okay.
Kash Deniro look like his ass is not that tight to me.
It can't be.
It can't be.
I just don't feel that his ass is tight.
Not them scenes I saw.
I want him to stop. I need him to stop when somebody plow on him doing all of that. No, girl, why are you doing that, girl?
But you know what it is?
No,
thank you.
I gotta be an unpopular voice.
Girl, that dick don't hurt, girl. It don't hurt you. Lay your ass down and take that dick.
I gotta be the. But what we're doing,
what are you doing that for?
Come on, y'all. What we're doing is we're bottom shaming. We're bottom shaming. And
I ain't bottom shaming, girl. You need to stop acting like your hole is tight. It's like hello. Goodbye.
Give the man a chance. Give the man a chance to want to do something else. Give him a chance. Now, this song wasn't it. Okay, Cash, if you're watching
it wasn't.
The name of the song is I Like It Raw.
That's the name of the song.
Try again.
That's the name of the song, Ashley. Yeah, I like it.
There was a community of us that wants to support you off of OnlyFans.
He's on his Twitter.
Go back to you and Rico Pruitt getting high and reading each other all night.
We can't go back to Rico.
We can't go back to Rico. Rico got that man over there, them dreads and stuff.
Oh yeah, he's plowing the shit out of him.
I tried.
We're not bottom shaming. But we are being really honest with this conversation around, HIV/AIDS prevention and just, raw sex. And, in this day and age, this day and time, you got to get real when y'all talk about this damn raw sex.
Some people just like to get bread, though. They just like
they just like that.
Y'all got to get real, honey, because listen, PrEP is not the end all be all. It's just not.
It's not.
But I promise you, it's not.
I just had this conversation a couple weeks ago in a forum I sat on, and I just told people if that's your sexual appetite and that's like how you like to get down, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to say you wrong. What I am going to say is just understand what can happen. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not telling you not to do it. Just understand what the possible consequences are.
Taylor Horn, Darius Taylor Horn said, "I'm glad my hole ain't loose."
Darius, let me DeMarioJives.
Okay.
Darius, let me have a conversation with Darius real quick because y'all two, Thais and King is a mess. But Darius, let me speak for the underrepresented. Okay, most people who like raw sex are not afraid of HIV because they're already positive. Let's just put that out there.
They're
already positive.
They already
and the
are.
fear of already being positive it takes out the whole, forget it. I'm just going to. So we got to take that into consideration too. Number one, yes, HIV isn't the only disease out there, but at the same time, a lot of people that I've talked to and counseled feel like once you get HIV, everything else is curable.
But see, that's not necessarily true. And you can be infected with HIV more than once.
True.
You can contract multiple strains of HIV.
Absolutely. But that's why we need to educate our community and pass out condoms. We need to pass out condoms.
Yeah,
but we also need to educate them.
Let me tell you something. I buy at my job. I spend thousands of dollars out of my program budget buying condoms, and a lot of people are not using them. I buy every kind market.
They're just not. Just not. And I become the unpopular one every time we get around the conversation of condoms because I understand both sides of the field. You do need to be safe. But at the same time, there is just something about condoms that is not natural to the moment. And
well,
I'm not going to be ashamed to say it.
Let me say
I'm not going to be ashamed to say it. I'm just
when I lived in Memphis and I worked with the people that Dante was on the show with the other day, I worked with the Unleashed Boys. I worked with them for years. I'm the reason why they have that magazine. I was the one who put it all together. It was me.
Which voice?
Testify, brother. Testify.
Which magazine?
Oh. Huh?
Which magazine?
Testify, brother.
The Unleashed Voice.
Oh, I thought you said that. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Moving on. Keep going.
So, the people that act like all of them don't act like that, but, whatever. So when I was with them, I remember we would go to events and we would give out condoms and everything. People do what they want to do because they want to do it. Then, and this is the sad reality, because Davin's husband is the pastor.
Yeah.
So you got all these people that come running through the city in Keno. They're going to sex parties. They're doing all kind of things. And then next thing you know, they get caught up. Y'all know what I mean when I say get caught up? They get caught up. Now they run to the church. And I mean, it's like, it sounds so insensitive, but it's just like, baby, what did you expect? You out here, baby, you don't even know these people, and he cute, or he ain't really that cute, but he got a big dick, or he got a fat ass, and you just want to hit, or you wanted him to hit you and carrying on, and now you want it because you scratching and carrying. Listen, whether you like condoms or not, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Baby, I'm not saying till death do us part to you, not no time soon. So I don't want to have to sit out here and risk my life. I don't want to have to take nobody's pills for the rest of my life if God don't come and perform a miracle. And I damn sure don't want to be on my knees praying. Again, this is just my thoughts, my opinions. I don't want to be on my knees asking God to spare my life. I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. Again, with me, when I date for a good reason, because I don't want to be single. And I do not want to be out here having sex with random people. Now, this is my square right here, and this is my thought, and this is my opinion. That's just how I feel. Because again, I love what I do. I really do love what I do. But again, it's like we play games with people like, oh, we have to have sympathy. Baby, listen here, I want to have sympathy. But baby, when we keep trying to give you protection and you say, oh, well, I don't want it. I'm going to take a chance. No, I'm going to go get some prep. Baby, they tell you on prep does not prevent you from everything. So please still use protection. If this is not who you know you want to be with, please use protection. And if you do not trust your nigga, use protection. If you feel in the back of your mind, down there by the bottom of your throat, that your man ain't doing right, use protection. Because nowadays, even in marriages, you got to use some protection. Because your man and your woman is out here doing something. Because they want some, in the words of Thais, they want a hot load, speed it up.
Stop.
They want
hot load.
How about be disciplined enough to just not be sexual with people or any and everybody, period? How about that?
That's not practical.
Where is that at? It's not practical. So condoms are now more practical than exclusivity.
I believe in discipline too. I do believe in discipline. I believe that people should be disciplined, but at the same time, discipline ain't gonna always keep you from catching something.
So is discipline getting unjacked and grinder and all that? That's not. People are gonna do what they do. I mean, that's the lay of the land.
at the end of the day, this is serious, guys. At the end of the day, you have to look at so many factors as to why our community, Black gay folks, are partaking in risky behavior. If you don't feel like you're nothing, if you don't feel like you're worth anything, then you don't take any stock in your body and all of that. So, and then you couple in the apps and sex parties, and anytime you log on Twitter, you got somebody. I'm at the highway host. I'm at the La Quinta taking loads tonight and tomorrow. So when you couple that into, we're not whole and well as a people, mainly from what we have been through in the Black church and some of our families, it's a recipe for disaster when it comes to self-worth and self-love. It really is. So we have a whole lot of work to do internally as Black same-gender loving people. We have a lot of work to do, but there's a generation of young kids. They don't want to hear it. They don't care.
No.
They just don't want to hear it. If you go to Jack the Grinder right now, the first thing you see is on prep, on prep, on prep. They believe prep is a magic. It's a magic bullet or a magic potion, you know.
And they be lying, and I be seeing people who I know for a fact are living with HIV, and their profile be talking about on prep.
And that goes back to the whole conversation about stigma. Until we undo and correct and normalize the conversation, we're not going to get honest disclosure. Oh Lord, somebody didn't put in the comments the Bible. I don't know what they're trying to say.
Well, she said read the Bible to keep yourself from
the devil is a lie. The devil is a lie.
Listen, y'all. When it comes to this Bible and all of that stuff, we are human beings. We're spiritual beings living an earthly experience. And if you wake up in the morning and you are a male with some type of blood pressure and cardiovascular activity, you are going to have an erection in the morning. You are going to get turned on. So you can pray until the cows come home. But you are a physiological body being with desires and wants. When you see a man with a bulge, when you see a man with a big booty, you're gonna quicken. And there's nothing you can do about it.
And until you stop denying
some gray sweats and some dick hanging down, some gray sweats, you're gonna quicken.
And until you stop denying it and just embrace it, it's gonna run you like a vacuum cleaner.
Let me say this, because a lot of people say, well, Thais, you say you saved and you believe in God. I do. And well, I'm saved and I haven't had sex in 25 years. Yes, girl, and you're crazy. You're crazy. You see people that don't have intimacy and sexual interactions, after a while, they become really like heretics, lunatics spiritually. Because they've just been so absorbed by, religiosity.
They backed up.
You need to bust one, honey.
That's why they be right here talking about people talking about you forgot to let your shade down last night.
Read, Cole. Read.
Oh,
read, Cole.
Sister Cole, read, Sister Cole.
But there is a lot of things that a good orgasm will fix. Hallelujah.
True.
It'll rest your nerves. It'll rest your nerves.
Some of you were at church shouting and talking in tongue, and that ain't gonna cut it. You need an orgasm. Go home and get you some. And then Jesus come back, and Jesus is gonna meet all your needs when you get back to
gay men, a lot of y'all don't talk about it. It's not talked about a lot, but there is a thing called an anal orgasm. Okay? There is an anal orgasm, and you need to get in touch with that and find you somebody that's well endowed enough to give you an anal orgasm. When you biting the headboard.
You don't have to find nobody. Maybe go get you a toy and touch yourself.
It don't hit the same. It don't hit the same.
Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that, y'all. Y'all trust Marquise. Don't trust KingJives.
The lie you tell. Let me
listen
tell
to
you.
mother.
No. Let me tell you right now. Wait.
Listen to Shepherd
No.
Mother.
Listen
to Shepherd Mother
Linda.
and Pastor Marquise.
God damn it. Listen, Linda. First of all, the reason why I say get you something and touch yourself is because you teach yourself how you want to be touched.
Exactly. Yeah.
So when somebody wait a minute, Marquise.
Right, where you putting that
what type of walls you got?
None.
Wow.
That's why I was looking like that. I had to look like
Kash Deniro.
Right.
Oh, excuse me. This better?
No.
Oh wow. That's a Kash Deniro.
No, but
What is you trying to play?
You gonna put all that? Wow.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Oh my.
Wow.
Your hole gonna look like chitlins.
Baby, so you in the fist. That is fisting size.
baby.
Your hole gonna look like chitlins.
Baby, ain't gonna be no walls around the city.
It ain't done.
Jericho is coming.
You gonna pass? It's gonna be.
It's truly gonna be 12 gates to the
Jericho is
city.
coming down. Jericho is coming down.
All I'm saying is love your body enough to know how you like to be pleased. There's nothing wrong with you going to get the actual person, but if you don't know how that you like it, then you out here just test driving every piece of dick or ass that come along or pussy that come along because you trying to figure out what pleases you. Bitch, take that time in the morning, at night, in the middle of the day, and please yourself. Learn yourself what you like. Bitch, if you jack your dick right, bitch, you'll know how you like somebody to ride your dick, suck your dick, and carry on. Bitch, if you do it the right way, you be like, well, hold on, wait a minute, can you do it like this?
Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby.
Honey, so when somebody
Ain't
actually do it
like
to you,
the
you be like, hold on,
real
can you do it like
thing. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby.
Okay, well, ain't nothing like the real thing. You absolutely
ain't
right.
Nothing
but
like
honey, I know
the
how I like it.
real thing.
Okay.
I can show you how you like it. I can teach you how you like it.
Oh wow.
I can show you the world.
How'd he die? On top of me?
Ooh, who's it? What's your OnlyFans, Marquise?
Inbox.
Cash
App now.
He said cash app in the fan.
Who has
You better
OnlyFans?
tell nobody but God you almost killed your mammy.
I just believe. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm a very sex positive person. I believe that as far as your limitations will take you, you should go. Be honest, be trustworthy, be safe. But I am not one to shame at all the gambit of sexual enjoyment. I think it's all beautiful. And no, I don't subscribe to all of it personally. So stay out my inbox. However, I'm not going to yuck somebody else's yum. I do agree with the conversation, though. Be safe. Be safe. But I think safety begins well beyond and before you ever get to the condom. Safety has to begin before that. Because I don't know if the condom will keep you from a unhealthy soul tie. The research isn't there to determine that condoms keep you from taking a part of someone's spirit home with you. You know, I don't know that condoms protect against that. So for me, yes, use the condom. However, but make sure that you're having sex with somebody that deserves
or
it.
try to push that load up out of you. Get it back out of you. I mean,
If you say load one more time.
LaRonda, I'm a Scorpio as well. So I think I understand what you're trying to say.
Baby, I'm a whole Leo.
Scorpio.
Safety for me starts before you get to the conversation of are we wrapping it up or not.
Yeah. I don't know about Scorpio women, but Scorpio men, they freaks, but they sex game is whack.
Yeah, the devil is a lie. They must be a junior Scorpio.
By experience.
Devil is a lie.
It's get whack.
Guys, you know we haven't taken an offering tonight.
No offering.
Jives said he wasn't gonna do it. Jives said we wasn't at the rest of the band.
Listen, we've been on for 2 hours and 10 minutes. We're giving you the best that we've got, like Anita Baker tonight. We have so many great things in store as the months progress. We have our brother Darius here tonight and Marquise, and we have Ashley sitting in with us tonight, amen. And Kyrie all the way over in Cincinnati, over there in Ohio. So we want everybody tonight, under the sound of my voice, we're asking everybody that can. We know direct deposits are hitting. We want everybody who can to give each king tonight $200, okay? That's what we're asking. We're asking if you can give $200 per king. That's $1,200. Somebody got it.
It's in the house.
But we want our brother DeMario to leave here tonight. We want DeMario to leave here tonight with $800. That's what we want.
Robert
$800.
You heard it,
If you're able to sow a seed tonight, sow it. I have some Miracle Spring water right here that I'm going to be mailing to you.
I do too.
Is that for
I have some Miracle Spring water.
Marcus, you said.
Is that for Pop Spring?
Okay. We're going to test that out on Kyrie. Okay. We'll see how it goes. But donate to the Kings in all seriousness. Donate. We are here every Friday night, rain or shine. My brother's been very busy lately, so he's back on the mantle. So we hope that y'all give, sow seeds. What do we have to do? Do Kyrie have to get up and script naked right now? Do I have to get butt naked right now?
Shake him up, East.
For a cash out? Do I have to get up and show you my titties or something? What do I have to do?
What do you do?
For a cash out. Just show us your appreciation.
Can I put my PayPal on my name?
Okay, Jives, I'm done.
I'm collecting all everything.
We got to do the question of the night.
Yes. Because we have some other stuff. Chicago.
I think we can carry that over to next week.
We'll carry it over next week.
Yeah.
The question of tonight, praise God. The question of tonight, let me put my barefoot on, is from cussing to spitting, is there anything off limits in the pulpit anymore?
Oh.
I'm going to reserve my comments for last on this one.
They're putting spit in your face now, rubbing spit in your face. And what's next? I hate to do this, Ashley, but what's next? A hot load in your face in the pulpit?
Well, you know what?
Well, they got videos of people in the pulpit.
You know what?
The little boy, Mr. Giggles.
You know what? I did that story a few years ago, and that's actually Kyrie's friend. And
I forgot.
The man was mad at Kyrie for being my friend. But I'm
wow.
And this is all honestly how I
Which
feel.
one, Giggles or the one in the pastor's chair?
The one who was in the pastor's chair. And I interviewed his friend. And I asked him, and it's on YouTube. It's on my YouTube. I asked him, I said, why did y'all do that in the church? They said, well, we don't believe in the church. And well, just because you don't believe in the church don't mean somebody else don't believe in it. So why the fuck would you take your monkey ass up in the motherfucking church and get skeeted on and carrying on and skeeting on somebody else and release hot loads in somebody else's daddy cheering in the pulpit? That's nasty. I bet you could took your ass to the goddamn bathroom and did that stuff. But they got mad at me.
Oh, wow.
I'm waiting to last.
I
don't know.
Thais, I don't think that there is anything at this point that's not going on. I mean, they are spitting on people. They busting nuts in the church on camera. I mean, shit.
Anything goes.
Yeah.
Anything goes.
Anything goes. It's like anything that you can think of, it's happening in the church. You out here raping children in the church,
Okay,
back in the choir room. You know what I'm saying? Bending them over chairs and stuff. I mean, hey, whatever y'all want to do. What do you do? You know what I'm saying? What do you do?
First Lady of Keys said, "Can y'all sing an offering song?" Baby, we don't have an official song yet, Mama. But
bust it real good. Bust it real good.
Can you donate $1 or $2? Can you donate $1 or $2? We won't be back until next Friday, but it'll have to do.
In the book of Matthew, Jesus told his disciples to feed
Species, all right.
him, Lord, all we have is 5 loaves and 2 fish. But then it gave it to Jesus. When he blessed it, there was so much 12 baskets together.
Who is that?
Oh no!
Well, I'm not in the $2 line. I'm in those of you that's getting 10 and up.
Yes. Let's start with the $20 line.
Right. We bougie.
Hi, this is Queenie. Be sure to join me here on Mondays from 1 to 2 p.m. right after the Pastor Reba Live show, right here on Gospel 1680.
Amen.
Who was that?
Anyway.
Was that Reba Taylor?
Anyway.
Was that Reba Taylor?
To answer the question of the night, as y'all are hitting up this Cash App and PayPal for me, because somebody asked
Ash's Cash App is Ash the Villain. ASHTHE. V is in Victor. ILLI. No, shit, I can't say.
VILLAI.
Can you flash each one's? Can you do a close up on each one?
Baby. Thank you, Lula. Travis, Anika, Miss Monique, thank y'all.
Do a close up, Jives, so you can see Ashley's Cash App.
All right, y'all want to see the people's up close? Y'all want to see our sexiness? Okay, praise God.
Oh Lord.
Let me see. Y'all want to see?
Taka baka taka.
Ashley. Okay.
Somebody said call Paula White and let her pray over the altar.
Oh, not over mine.
The Velvet Missionary.
They go
Not over mine.
12 play.
The Arch Mother, praise God. And there goes Sister Kyrie, the Deaconess Missionary, praise God.
Deaconess Missionary.
Oh.
But seriously though, and I'm gonna be as sober as I can be. I'm gonna be as sober as I can be since y'all think I'm drunk. To answer the question, I honestly, seriously believe that, especially in the age of COVID, God is bringing the pulpit out of the church into the center of the street. And that is not to say that the pulpit is being desecrated, but it's to say that the pulpit is actually the pulpit is becoming relevant again. But those of us who are acclimated to the pulpit being this holy place that is reserved for those who are called by God, God is saying, you don't need a preacher no more, right? You have your life is a pulpit. So I don't think that we are losing the respect for the pulpit, more so than the perspective that the pulpit represents is shifting from one man with all the power and influence to the everyday person. And I think that the old school church, especially the pastors, are struggling with allowing the influence to leave the pulpit and going to the pew. I believe that if pastors want to be relevant, they're going to have to speak to the issues of the pew like never before. They're going to have to embrace the pew like never before, because ain't nobody scared of your podium no more. Nobody's scared of that one chair that only the pastor sits in. That age is dead. It died probably before COVID, but it really died after COVID. So I'm not afraid to be on the King Jive show as a pastor, because I realize that people ain't coming to church like they used to come to church. And quite frankly, when they get to church, they meeting everybody but God. I'd rather you meet God in the street than to come sit up in my pew and listen to me talk for an hour and never experience God. So that's my answer to the question. I just don't
That boy
believe.
said, Robert Thurman, I let Jobs bust a hot heavy load in me.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Who said that?
Robert Thurman.
Robert, Wait a minute. Hold on.
Girl.
Oh wow.
Come on and get it. Come on and get it.
Come on. Uncle ain't gonna let you be disrespectful on the line.
Robert
I'm
Thurman.
gonna need you to go ahead and I'm gonna need you to get that together now, Robert.
But yeah, y'all don't need the age of the pastor is becoming just like the age of the Catholic priest. We don't need you no more.
But can I push back a little bit, Marquise? Is it okay if I push back?
I bet you I can push back harder. Come on.
Okay, so here's the deal. I actually think that the internet prophets and pastors now just oversaturated.
Yeah,
in my opinion, it's just too much. Everybody is up here talking about they got a word and there's some oil. It's like every other live on Facebook and Instagram. It's too much.
Because the church wants you to believe the pastors that had a pulpit before COVID want you to believe that their virtual audience is their new pulpit, and they're missing it. The pulpit is no longer a thing traditionally. The pulpit is now in the pew. It's in the person. And until we exalt the pew, we're going to miss God. We're going to miss God.
If I see one more girl with a sheet or a shower curtain up to their window talking about, come on and get this oil. Girl, those are shower curtains. You got it. That's a sheet to your window.
Think about it, Thais. When Jesus was on the scene, there were Pharisees and Sadducees and a whole bunch of people you see that thought they had the monopoly on religion and the practice of faith. And then here come Jesus come along telling them, you don't need those people. Follow me. And don't just follow me, but actually download what I'm teaching you so that when I'm no longer here, you can still function. Jesus never wanted a church to follow him. When people got to following him, he went on a boat somewhere and got secluded because he didn't want people to fall for his miracles and miss his message. Pastors.
I'm gonna dive right in this thing. No pun intended.
Come on.
Oh.
The veil has been torn, KX Nasir. So you're not disrespecting the veil. Jesus tore the veil when he died. There is therefore now no more separation. You can pick up the curtain if you want to, but it's torn. It ain't gonna do nothing.
And Juanita Bynum said she went behind the veil.
Come on, she went behind it, but now Jesus.
Guys, you remember she said she went behind the veil and she saw what was back there.
I love Juanita Bynum. I love her, but she missed it too. The veil has been torn. The temple has been demolished.
She got a book. She got a book and a CD called Behind the Veil.
If Jesus don't live in you with your cussing and your drinking and your sexing, if you don't got Jesus, you're going to miss him in this season. You got to get him for yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you, Travis.
Thank you for the Cash App.
So,
Jives, have you been behind the veil, Jives?
I've been in the presence of the Lord before. But
I want to know what's behind the veil because Juanita said she was back there.
Oh no!
I really don't want to go in on one, but I'm gonna say this, and I feel like Tyson, I'm gonna push back on this one. And that's
thank you guys, thank you Lulu, thank you Travis, thank you.
If y'all just want to let anything go on in the church, just say that.
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck no more. I can respect that.
Wow.
Because and this ain't at nobody. This is me talking. This is me. I feel like, and I hear Marquise, pulpit, church, out in the streets. It should have always been that. How do we honestly say that we represent God, Christ, Jesus, Yahweh, Yeshua? How do we represent any of that when we really don't even follow anything that they even teach, taught, wrote down? We don't do any of those things. We desecrate the house of God and we justify what we did. We crucify the people that come up to tell us what happened to them, but we sit up here and uphold preachers and what they do. Don't nobody have a problem with that.
You better preach, God.
You want to sit up there and crucify them and say, oh no, don't you talk about the man of God. Kiss my ass and you ain't your motherfucking man of God.
Oh.
At the end of the day, if the church, and I've always believed this, I do believe that God's house is supposed to be sacred.
Yes.
I grew up feeling that God's house is always supposed to be sacred. I always felt that God's house is always supposed to be a safe place. I always felt like God's house is supposed to be a place for healing, restoration, and deliverance. I've always felt like that. But in the past 20 years, what I've felt and what I've always believed has really shocked the fuck out of me. Because I did not really believe that what went on in the church went on in the church. Now, I don't give two damns about who don't like what I talk about, who I talk about, what preach I didn't talk about. But are you really that simple-minded to sit out here and believe that, hey, that all these men of God is just saved, but you rather send me to hell, but your pastor who done slang dick all throughout the church, you ain't gonna say nothing about that? But you gonna send my black ass to hell, but your pastor get a pass on up there up beyond the bright glory. Bitch, I told somebody this at the table today. If I'm going to hell, motherfucker, we all going to hell. How about that shit?
Thank you, Travis, for the cash out.
How about that? Because
Pastor
y'all don't understand the whole Bible in the
This
context.
got my brother upset.
You want to give me Leviticus 18:22? Bitch, that was talking about little boys, not two men sleeping together. See, what's funny about this Bible is that when you really break that mug all the way down, they really didn't have an issue with homosexuals. But it was certain people in the Bible that really talked about homosexuality because they was dealing with homosexuality. And they really didn't know how to tell you that they was dealing with homosexuality because they were self-hating homosexuals themselves.
Yeah.
King James was a homosexual himself who was mad for two goddamn reasons. His wife wanted his lover, and his lover left him and went with somebody else. So he had no other choice but to beat up on the homosexuals and to beat up on women. So when you read your Bible, it's misogynistic and homophobic.
Teach.
Argue, and if you want to argue and have a discussion, bitch, hit that motherfucking cash app. And I promise you, we can have a discussion all goddamn day long. Bitch, we can tell this motherfucker for 12 hours if you want to. But I tell you like this right here. I refuse to let another human being that ain't saw God came back and told me what God was like. I refuse for you to tell me what he gonna do to me when me and both your ass gotta stand before that nigga ourselves.
Yeah. Thank you,
Pastor Jives. Excuse me, Pastor Jives. Excuse me.
Thank you, Lula.
Y'all want to talk about the Bible? Know ye not that your body is the temple? Not the address of your local church. The age of the church is dead. And unless you become the church, ain't gonna be no church. So the healing, the deliverance, the transparency, whatever you go to church to look for, this is the season to learn God for yourself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, let's say it best. You can be anything in the church but gay.
Okay. And Martha, hit me up in Messenger on
You can be
Facebook.
anything.
And
the pastor can be all back there in the baptism pool with people.
Right.
In the choir room, anything goes. Right. But I just believe right now, to answer the question, and we can put a button on a bow on this, I just think that nothing shocks me anymore in the church. From the spitting on people's face to the cussing, calling people the F word right in the church. Nothing shocks me anymore. Absolutely. If somebody did something right now, sexual on stage, I wouldn't be shocked. I really wouldn't.
And Pat and Mother Thais, that is what you call the pulpit trying to remain relevant. It's they spitting and coming and doing all because there is a spirit. Y'all know I don't talk about the spirit often, but there is a spirit that is dispatched to try to keep folk looking at the podium instead of looking inward. And as long as you worried about what Matthew Stevenson is saying from behind his pulpit and
Wait a
what
minute, that's my
Michael
ex-husband.
Todd is saying behind his pulpit,
Yeah,
how
that's
he's
my
spitting,
husband, baby.
and how those other people is sucking in the pulpit, as long as you're looking at that, you gonna
Hold up,
miss
wait a minute, baby. That's my
what's
husband.
going on in your house.
Well, Matthew worried about people being on Jack.
Matthew is all right with his wife that understands
He
his
said,
struggle.
and he said, whoever's on Jack,
Everybody ain't
your
got a wife
screen is
like you.
your screen is cracked.
That was he was talking about his fault.
The point of the matter is he mad because he can't be on it no more because his wife then put her foot down and then slung her dick around and said, now look, you want me to bring all this down, Matthew?
But wait a minute now, wait a minute, y'all. Not too much. That's my ex-husband now. Not too much.
That's
I
all
still
right.
love him.
That's all right.
I still love him.
I respect him and I love him, and I think he has an innovative ministry. I think
Not too
he's
much
one
of
of
my
the most
ex-husband now. That's still my
prolific
baby.
voices of our time. But
You know what I'm saying? That's still my
Juanita
baby.
Bynum was prophetic when she said no more sheets. That's why I
But
don't
she
have no
went
sheets.
behind the veil, Marquise. Juanita Bynum went behind the veil.
She went behind it before it was torn.
You know what? I went behind the veil too, because one time, I used to be a club MC host back in the day, and there was this little young queen in the life that had said, hey, when you're popular, people like to talk about you and stuff. They had been going around talking about me. I don't know, maybe just because I was prettier than her. I don't know what it was, but she had a reputation for being a Mona Lisa in the community.
Praise God.
So me back then, I had a very vindictive spirit. If you scratch me, I wanted to cut you. And so, no, I'm a Pisces.
Oh, okay.
We real trackable. When we get pissed, we get pissed. So I decided I wanted to get her back. So around that time, Juanita Bynum did that sermon, No More Sheets, and I used to watch the video when she had all those women in the stadium and everybody was wearing whites and sheets and stuff. And I said, now how can I make my point with this woman who had been talking about me? So I went to Walmart, got some white sheets, some peanuts, and some Hershey chocolate syrup. Brought it to the club with me. Had some people holding it up on the stage. I said, now I want to address the situation. I said, because there's a girl out here in the streets that's been talking about me, but she right here doing Mona Lisas on everybody. And the girl was right there in the audience. And I kept looking at her. I ain't pointing out. I just kept looking at her. And I said, you know what? I was watching Juanita when she was talking about no more sheets. And I thought about this girl. And the word had came to me and said, honey, I need to tell her, quit fucking up these people's sheets. So I took that chocolate syrup, put it all across the sheet and put the peanuts all on there. At that point, I did identify her. I said, roll that up, roll it up. I said, oh, mama, right here. This is for you. She ain't never said shit to me again.
Wow. Baby, I guess she.
Beautiful story. Beautiful story.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have to use I hear it too.
Juanita, if you go back and listen to Juanita's sermon, No More Sheets.
Who echoing?
It wasn't the bed in and of itself she was talking about, but the secrecy and the double standard that she was coming at. It wasn't so much don't have sex, or it was come out of the private quarters, come out of the back rooms and the dark dungeons, be in the open.
No, that's what you took from it. That ain't what she was talking about.
Well,
that's what you took from it.
Let me tell you something. God, that's the thing about preaching that's really wonderful is that God can preach through a person and allow you to receive what you need from what they said, even if they didn't intend to say that.
Right, and that ain't what she was talking about at all.
That's fine, but God delivered her too. But the whole point is, that's why you shouldn't preach. Some words you got to sit on before you release them. And maybe Juanita needs to, sit on that one a little bit more. But I do believe God been using Juanita for a long time.
It's a whole lot of people need to sit on some stuff for a little minute.
Oh my Shonda. Jesus. Oh my God.
No more sheets, honey.
I want to go behind the veil.
Okay, we still echoing.
That's Ashley. Ashley got another device on.
Nah, it's his headphones. I think. I don't know.
Good.
What did Jesus say about sex?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Survival.
I got to scoot anyways.
Bye, Ashley. Take care.
I love you guys.
All right, great having you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, and we're gonna get ready to leave in a minute anyways. I do feel like this. The church loves to make sex like you're not supposed to do it, yet it's still everybody's having sex. Okay, how you think your cousin Ray them Pookie them got here and all them 11,000 children that they be trying to claim on their taxes? How the fuck you think they got here? Somebody's fucking and enjoying. So, motherfucker, you think y'all gonna have some sex? I ain't had none, and not because I don't want to. Shit.
Shari baby 122 in my inbox on Instagram. The reason I left, you don't ask me no motherfucking questions. Talking about if you loved him, why did you leave him? I left him because he said somebody was trying to kill him. You don't ask me shit.
Well,
he got a whole wife. He got a wife too.
What kind of partner are you gonna leave when he needs you?
He said people was in white vans looking for him. You think I was gonna stay? Shit.
was you looking like Putin when he said that?
God, help me in this hour, Jesus.
I get it. I love Matthew. God knows I do, but I had to go, y'all. I had to go.
Man, I thought about Thais last night on my show because I was telling one of the missing stories, a set of twins that's missing, and they told their mama a white van was following them home from Church's Chicken. I was like, that's a damn white van Thais.
Matthew said somebody been after him since he started ministry.
Oh wow.
And I knew about it, but I stayed. But at some point, I'm an Aquarius. Shit, I have to go.
The problem is everybody wants a transparent pastor, but they draw the line at sex and sexuality. Period.
Well, yeah,
you want a pastor that's fine, but then you don't want a pastor, but you don't want to talk about the sexuality of your pastor. I'm confused
because the pastor's supposed to abstain. I'm just
the devil is a lie. We're not Catholic. Ain't nothing ever said that God called a pastor to abstain.
Well,
your pastor like dick. Your pastor like the hot load.
That's the argument you got to because the Bible says,
and look at the Catholic Church. It is not natural to abstain. Abstinence is not natural.
Does the Bible say abstain or does it not say abstain?
It doesn't. It says flee fornication. Fornication means sex under false pretenses. It don't mean you can't have none. It just means be honest when you're having it. If you don't want this person, but for what they want, but for the sex, be honest about that.
You just said
I love your interpretation.
Hold on.
It ain't no interpretation. Look at the word. The word fornication is in the Greek.
Fornication means you need to be honest.
The word fornication.
Y'all having sex and y'all know y'all got the itchy scratches. You need to.
But the Lord.
The word fornication.
But the Lord
is from the word porneia, where we get the word pornography from. It means watching somebody do something without them knowing it. It's almost like you're a voyeur.
Like
if I know that I'm only going to give myself to you if we're in a relationship. So you say, yeah, boo, we're going to be in a relationship so you can get the dick. You are fornicating and you're causing me to fornicate because I'm only giving my body to you under the context of we're going to be monogamous or we're going to be in a relationship. That's what fornication is.
What did you study theology? I ain't never heard
at Wake Forest University.
Who?
Wake Forest University School of Divinity.
Carrie said, who?
The word fornication, the word in Greek is porneia. Okay. The same place we get pornography from. Adultery, you want to know what adultery is? It ain't sex with somebody you're not married to. Adultery means your body belongs to your spouse. And if your spouse didn't tell you you could do that, you doing it on your own is adulterous. You are stealing your body back from your partner. and you gave it to them when you got married.
So if we're in an open relationship and my partner said, go ahead on, then it's fine.
Then you go ahead on because
what
your
you
spouse
cookies? What's that?
owns your body.
What you cookies?
Ooh.
A pot roast.
I want some.
And my crock pot.
Oh.
I want some. Somebody said Wake Forest online. No, I went to class.
The children start like, oh, y'all need to stop.
Go online. It didn't mean no different. But see, that's the thing is that people are afraid to accept that they're not as sinful as they think they are.
You should.
And
I love you too, Tiffany.
About that.
Okay.
That confuses me.
Okay.
Robert Thurman sent me $1 talking about because you said send you $1. You know.
Robert Thurman didn't send me nothing.
Robert Thurman sent me $10, niece.
And Robert Thurman, nephew, you ain't sent me nothing. With your
Taylor ain't sent me nothing either. I'm hurt, Taylor.
Come on, I know what I'm talking about, drunk or not.
All right, are you drunk or you just tipsy?
My brother went to Wake Forest. He went to Wake Forest Seminary. Y'all don't get up off of my brother Marquise.
Oh no, it's all right. But the
point
he went
to Wake Forest Seminary.
They feel bad after they fuck. I don't. It's all right.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
I like the way you said that. That's real talk.
Salty like Aunt Jackie's.
They go to pray. They go to pray. Lord, I'm so sorry I did that. I'm so sorry. Jesus, like, bruh, will you stop apologizing?
Why are you repenting because you went over there and had sex, baby? You knew what you was doing when you went over there to go do it.
Y'all gonna get to heaven.
Mean to do it. Yes,
y'all
you
gonna
did.
get to heaven and realize that y'all was making it harder than it really is.
But religion to have you messed up.
Yeah, religion is an element of control. It's an element of control. Somebody tell you go be free, you be like, no, I want to stay here with you. No, but go be free, fool. Yeah, you're gonna have to figure out how you're gonna live. Yeah, you gotta figure out where your next dollar gonna come from. But be free. I'd rather be free and broke than bound and paid.
Robert
got quiet.
$10.
Thank you, Taylor.
I'm preaching. The more I preach, the more they cash out. Come on.
Yeah.
No, I love y'all.
They want some meat.
I want the people to stop. I want the people to stop blaming God for what their pastor taught them wrong and go learn for themselves. That's what I want.
Well, see, Marquise, here's the thing. People have a relationship with two things: church and a pastor.
And not God.
They don't have a relationship with God. They don't have a relationship to spirit. They don't. All they know is what their pastor told them and what they've been brought up in church.
Which is why your pastor can fuck you behind the scenes and you not tell nobody, because as long as it's your pastor, it's all right. The devil is a lie. It's a liar. It's a lie. Leave that church, okay? I'm talking to the person whose pastor texting them right now. You coming over tonight? And you think because that's your man of God, that's your man of God. He ain't going to leave his wife. You are doing wrong to your first lady, and then you got a nerve to call her first lady.
Well, if he got a wife,
get up.
He ain't calling to come over to the house.
Go find you a man.
But nobody likes to talk about, especially the Church of God in Christ and, Pentecostal. Them pastors have some really big, heavy dicks.
And I got one too, and I'll be honest with
you. It drives people crazy.
Go get you a dick that's honest. There's a big dick.
It drives you crazy.
Where's some honesty at?
I'm honest. Now, everybody don't get in line, but I'm just saying. There's somebody out here. You got to go find them. And I'm telling you,
dicks in ministry
that you need to listen to is telling you the truth that you don't want to hear. Check yourself when you hear somebody saying something that you don't agree with, but then you go right and do it. Y'all want to demonize me about having raw sex, but when was the last time you had a condom on?
Oh,
be honest.
I didn't demonize you.
I ain't talking to you, Kyrie. I'm just saying. Y'all need to leave y'all's pastor alone. Leave him.
There was a song back in the day.
Don't him to leave his wife. He ain't leaving his wife. He ain't leaving his husband. You are a side piece, and as long as you on the sideline, you're gonna be right there on the sideline.
Stay in your lane.
I don't care if you're the minister of music. I don't care if you're the assistant pastor. I don't care if you like the wife and the wife like you. Get out. Now, somebody said Marquise 2 minutes. Y'all ain't giving yet.
I want Bishop Dillard.
I want Bishop Dillard.
Who is Bishop Dillard? Well, I'm sure it's Bishop. Who is Bishop Dillard? Is that Ricky Dillard?
No.
Bishop.
It's talking about Linwood.
I don't know who that is. Okay.
See?
I don't know who that is.
Well, Laquita didn't leave Bishop Synagogue.
See?
Oh, Bishop Dillard look like he got a monster. Who is it? Who is it? I need to see this Dillard character.
Y'all ain't right. They ain't right, Jive.
Niggas that she ain't never want no pastor. Well, that ain't my testimony because it's a couple.
It ain't mine either, baby. I ain't gonna lie. I had to repent.
It's coming from LA.
The anointing got
what's the other one named Thais? What's the other pastor?
This LA, honey. This LA. This the capital of hot loads. Ooh, baby.
What's it? Pastor McClendon. What's the other one name that was on Priest of LA?
Oh, honey, you talk about that fine ass Wayne Chaney. He could split me open tonight.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, mother.
He could split me open like a banana split.
And him and his wife are freaks. They some freaks.
There's something
Wayne
about
Chaney
that makes pastors.
You know Wayne Chaney? Now, Wayne Chaney will make me cream. Yes, Lord. I don't believe in that cream, but I'll cream for Wayne Chaney. I know you talking about, brother. I know you talking about.
Yeah, Wayne Chaney. Yeah, Wayne Chaney, everything.
He can make me dream, make my love come down.
Yeah. Wayne Chaney, everything.
Who's that? I don't even know who that is.
What Kyrie? You been?
I don't watch that. I didn't.
You say what, Darius?
You been out there to visit your new husband, Franklin, Pastor Franklin?
Oh,
you better get out there soon. Somebody else gonna get him.
Not yet. He busy working. He's making deals and stuff.
Let me see what Linwood Dillard looks like. Let me see. Let me see, honey. Let me go
Google him. Let's go Google him.
He's making deals. You know, he's making business deals. He's making money.
Is it spelled with L-I or L-Y? Look.
I know the name. I just don't know the face.
Linwood Dillard. I ain't never heard of him.
Oh, he's the AIM president of Kojic.
He's not anymore.
Not anymore. He was the AIM president of Kojic. Oh, bless his heart. Superintendent Prescott. Hallelujah.
Okay, let me go.
Thank
Delete.
you, Jesus.
Citadel of Deliverance.
Yeah, Linwood.
I'm gonna be quiet right through here. That's a Kojic pastor.
He's so funny.
Let me take a look. Let me see.
I'll pass.
Y'all got the game fucked up. Oh, y'all serious?
I'm good. I pass.
Yeah.
Come on now. Who's that?
Triple pass.
Like, are y'all for real? Y'all need to stop playing games. That had somebody trolling.
I'm good. Like, I was like, that's the best y'all can come up with.
Hey, Jives, we don't say nothing if
you live in a small town.
Y'all need to look at Wayne Chaney.
You need to go Google Clarence McClendon. Clarence Long Legs McClendon. There's some fine preachers out there.
Listen.
What does it matter?
What does it matter? What?
These preachers.
They talk about Linwood got a monster.
Well, how they know?
Crazy. How you know, TKC?
I think TKC said he look like he does. Looks can be deceiving.
I ain't talking about nobody in the comments unless it applies to them. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Is TKC a man or a woman?
I get dude vibes from TKC.
You get who?
Dude vibes.
Yeah, I think TKC is a man.
Monday man.
Is Wayne Chaney the light-skinned guy with the pointy ears?
Yes. Who asked that? Yeah, he is.
I don't want to put out too much information on some of my crushes.
Ooh, Romiko. Marquise, you see this comment?
What comment?
That Romiko Thompson.
If I don't look, that means I don't see it.
Oh,
you can have
as long as I don't
that.
see it, I don't
Wow.
see it.
He said you can have whatever you like.
I don't know how you know.
He just said he wants. What he said? You can have all this.
Oh,
Real cranberry is fine. It's probably just meat related.
okay, Nikki Young, you a bird watcher too. You a fellow ornithologist. All right.
Is CC a man or woman? I want to know what
CC a woman. CC a woman.
You know what, CC? You know what? You a fellow Scorpio. I might have to,
True Seeker, you said. True Seeker said that roast is dry. Are you speaking about my roast?
You look good though.
You speaking about my roast? Or you talking to Tyrese Jackson?
TKC
Are you talking to me, True Seeker? John 14:6.
Bishop Plummer. Who was that? That must be somebody coach. I ain't heard of him.
Pick one, bruh. Jeez. CC,
I love you.
Scorpios rock. Every Scorpio ought to cash at me $9.
For what?
I just came up with that off the top of my head. I don't know.
No, it's Pisces month. We gotta show some love for the Pisces.
No, Scorpios we always represent. Don't matter what month it is.
You know, on the
this month, baby.
What happened? Remember a blogger, I ain't gonna say the name, but a blogger posted that it was gonna be a lot of deaths in February. Nobody really died. How many days left? It's 3 days left.
Yeah, we all have our own taste. TKC, we all have our own taste. I just looked at Bishop Plummer. I'm just saying we all got our own taste. Okay.
Text it to me, Thais. Who said that?
I'll text it to you. Julie Smith can get all your coins. Listen, honey, look, I can't do this.
You can get all my coins. Okay.
Dewey Smith. They can't even spell his name right. They don't like him for real.
Baby, Dewey Smith, honey, listen, y'all. Okay.
We knew
beauty is an eye of the beholder.
Now, Chase, you gotta see Bishop Plummer and then say that.
The Bishop Plummer, let me see. What's his first name?
I don't know. Just type in Bishop Plummer, Plummer. You gonna fall out.
I think a lot of these people I think they're trolling. They have to be trolling.
I'm convinced now TKC is trolling with that one.
Hey, Jives, I got to go.
He got a hot day.
Oh, he got to go. Yeah, that's why he's drunk.
No, I'm just playing. These commenters is killing me.
Okay, wait a minute. I don't see a Bishop Plummer.
Bishop Plummer. Who is he?
Well, look on Google. Google it. I Googled it.
What's his first name?
There you go, LaRonda. Scorpios rock, baby. That's right.
Plummer. I see. What the hell does it say?
What's the first name?
You don't need the first name when your last name is Plummer.
Or just send it to the group, Kyrie.
Yeah, okay. With Bishop Plummer.
Is this man old and decrepit?
Yeah.
He got a son.
Basically, but he said him and the son can get it. I don't know who the son is.
Child, they trying to hush the family.
Child, Bishop Plummer's a little the son might wait a minute, hold on.
I don't know. Bishop Plummer like he's a little
which Plummer are they talking about?
Out of Detroit, Michigan.
I'm
gonna
feel me.
I can hear Thais now.
Till I overflow.
You put it in a group.
That's what I'm gonna do right now.
I wanna look over. Run over.
I think I saw. Okay, Pastor Glenn Plumber. Okay, let me go back.
There he is. I just sent to the group.
We didn't just. Y'all got to send it to me outside of the group.
I've had some good days.
I'm having a guy's face.
I'm not in the group.
Are you
the actor Glenn Plummer?
Oh, that's who they was going on about?
Yeah. But
the actor.
Wow.
Them dark-skinned, ugly black men, they normally are. You got to clean them up first, but they
maybe they see their pocket. Maybe see that bag, the bag.
And Kyrie gonna send it to me in all his garments. That is the most unattractive thing to me.
Who, Bishop?
Wait a minute. Is this the man in the purple robe?
Yeah. Ain't nothing in a robe sexy to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I just seen a picture. His other picture of him without the robe, but that's him.
Y'all, I can't.
That's all right.
Some of these people must live in some very small towns, and there ain't a lot of men in them towns.
He's talking about the plumbers have coins. I don't care. My dick does not respond to coins.
I've never. The plumbers have coin. Oh, okay.
Don't matter.
I said he probably got coin. Okay. Yeah,
maybe that's why I ain't further along as I am.
Now making money thrills me, but somebody else's money they don't thrill me.
Yeah.
I got my own, so they don't thrill me.
Daryl Hines.
I'm gonna try to.
I gotta put it in the group. There was a video. There's a video out of Detroit. It's went viral. A FedEx driver picked up a prostitute, y'all.
Oh God.
And the father and the son and the daughter trailed them and shamed them for like an hour. And the man, it was just really sad. Like y'all got that much time on your hands, so I'm gonna share it. I'll share it later. But it's like an hour video out of Detroit.
CC, I love Noel Jones too. Yeah, I wonder what took him so long.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about my pastor. I can't talk about him like in that type of way.
Oh.
Although they do say my bishop is, they did say he's bisexual.
Listen, I don't know about that, but I know he packing that Jamaican. Woo!
That's just nasty.
What? No,
just the thought. I'm sorry. I'm different. I know.
No, just hot. Oh, Chad,
somebody says thing I won't complain.
You probably like Pastor Mike. What's the
Mike who?
last name?
Mike who?
I don't got it. He was on Preachers in LA too. The white one. The white pastor on Preachers in LA.
No. Mm-mm.
You like Pastor Mike?
No.
What?
No.
Yeah, you like Keon Henderson.
Cece said broke dick makes my pussy dry.
Oh wow.
I don't like broke dick either. Mm-mm.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm good on the brokenness. All right, everybody. It's been real.
Hallelujah.
Thank you all.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the love. We love y'all for real. Like Monique said, we love y'all for real.
Yes, God, I appreciate y'all.
Everybody rushing on tonight. I think it's some hot dates lined up. Everybody in a rush tonight.
Friday night.
Thank you.
It might be. We learned it's okay. It might be.
Everybody got no hot date.
What you got lined up tonight, Kyrie? You gonna get flying home? You gonna rush tonight?
Well,
you don't have to keep the fire burning.
As you know, I'm a virgin, so I will not be getting plowed. No.
Oh, okay.
She's saving it for Pastor Franklin.
So, Kyrie, you in a rush tonight. You would have grabbed your ankles.
Oh.
That's what y'all talking about. We can stay on all night.
Good night, Catherine. I
may be on briefly. Who knows? I'm not sure right now. I may be on briefly, but I really want to go watch Drag Race, y'all. I'm being honest. But I may be on briefly with an after show. Just look for the light. Look for the green light.
How was T.S. Madison on there? I might watch that episode.
She was good. She was T.S. Madison, basically.
Okay. I might watch that.
Yeah.
Was she just judging, or was she on the show?
She was a judge.
Okay, I might watch that one. Good night.